Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Cullingworth FC Create a Club Career Mode. Now, there's a couple of things, as usual, we'll be going over. First of all, I know there was no audio issues last episode, which that doesn't guarantee anything. There might still be audio issues this episode. Also, as well, the weather is absolutely stormy outside. There could be floods as well, just because of how much it's raining. So, if anything gets cut off, the weather is disastrous. So if this episode gets cut off, I apologise. Hopefully it shouldn't. Hopefully it shouldn't lag too much either. But basically, we are in a bit of shtick in terms of form. We're in a bit of shit. We're in ninth place. Now, last episode was... I don't know what it was. I don't really want to go over it in too much detail. I just want to try and forget about it. But we'll have to go over the results just to recap. But we're down in ninth. We started the episode in fourth. We had an awful run of form. We're now 4 points off playoffs, and I don't know how many, but I'm just going to take a look at the table, just see, because the board want us to win the league, back-to-back league titles. I just want to see how far we are being first place. I know MK Dons are in sixth, and they're 4 clear. Who's top? Peterborough, isn't it? No, it's Derby. Derby are top, and they're 11 clear. Fucking hell. We're 17 games in, and we've already probably lost. We've probably lost our title chances. We have to go on a massive win streak if we're going to get back into the title race. I think it's probably just going to have to be playoffs, if that at this point. But what makes it worse, before we go over the recap of last episode, we've got 4 of the most difficult games today. We've got Peterborough, who are in second. Then we've got league leaders Derby, who are in first. Doncaster, who are one of our playoff rivals. I think they're in like 6th, I think. I'll check the table after this again quickly. And Ipswich as well, who I think mid-table, but they really should be contending. They're having a shit of a season like we are. So, I mean, Ipswich might be our only chance to get a win. But if we can take like draws from Peterborough, Derby, and Doncaster, I'd be okay with it. I'd love to win them, obviously, but the way we played last episode, I'll show you now. We've been on a bit of a losing streak. I don't know if you can tell. We lost to Sunderland 3-2. That wasn't included in the last episode. That was kind of a mini episode of its own. But it was such a horrible episode that I didn't even upload it. And I don't think it should have seen the light of day anyway. There was audio issues. There was all the issues. Every single thing was an issue. We couldn't play properly. And we lost. But that Sunderland game will be forever in the bin, thankfully. But what games aren't in the bin? The games that actually got published and uploaded. We lost 4-3 to Oxford. We lost 4-1 to Luton, which I expect because Luton are one of the top teams. Maybe not 4-1. And then we lost 5-2 to Colchester. Now, like I said, the Luton one is probably fine. The Luton one I could probably accept. It's the Oxford and Colchester games. Those two are relegation candidates. Those two are probably in the relegation zone right now. I bet if I go look at the table, which I will do again in a second anyway, they're both in the bottom 4. We also drew to Charlton in the Johnson's Paint Trophy, Papa John's Trophy, whatever you want to call it, to get through to the next round of that. We'll be facing Salford on the 12th of December. But that is a different matter. We've got 4 league games to try and fix up here, and it's absolutely necessary. So just looking again at the table, we've got Peterborough who are in second, we've got Derby in first, Doncaster in 8th, not 6th, I apologise. And then I think Ipswich I think they're below us. I don't think they could be above us in that little bracket. They're in 13th. Ipswich are in 13th. So, I mean, obviously positions will change by the time we get to the Ipswich match. We might even be below them at that point. But basically, I want 12 out of 12 in terms of points. But, I mean, it's not looking probable right now. Neither of those teams I was on about are in the bottom 4, by the way. Probably because of the wins they got over us. Colchester in 18th and Oxford in 14th. So, not doing too bad, I suppose. But it's going to be a difficult episode today. It's going to be a long episode as well. In terms of kind of emotional length rather than actual physical length, although it'll probably be 2.5 hours like the usual episodes are. But we've also stumbled across another problem for this Peterborough match. We've got a lot of people going away on international duty. Now, Nikolai Allo, Albert Gomez, Marius Marin, Jay Mason, and Vyacheslav Volchenkov will all be going on international duty. So we won't be having them. Dalton Wilkins is also on international duty, but we wouldn't be using him anyway. The good news is, though, we've got a couple of injury returns. Ferretti, not fully fit, but he'll be okay enough, I think. We've got Caballero returning, which is a big boost. And in terms of other ones, Lee's is probably still going to be along for a while. Vidovic, I think, may return this episode, or maybe next episode. I can't remember exactly his layoff. But a lot of the injury superstars are coming back, which is good. But obviously, it's going to have to be a big amount of rotation here for Peterborough. I'm going to have to try and do the best I can. The main problem is that we've not got Jay Mason, and I don't know really how to combat that. I put Volchenkov there, but he's away on international duty, and I put Vidovic there, but he's injured. So it's a bit of a problem. Now I'm thinking putting Caballero there, and then potentially putting Tabak there. I think it's probably the route we have to go. For Gomez, obviously, we're just going to have to either use Susak or... who's the other one? There's another one, isn't there? I think I sent him out on loan. It's Haynes. I didn't send him on loan. He's there. But it's going to be Susak because he put in a good performance against Charlton. And then Isaac Brown as well. He'll come on to it. In fact, Isaac Brown will start. We'll have Tabak on the bench. But of course, we'll have to move all these guys off the bench as well. Oh, that's a problem with having good developing players. They'll get picked, and I can't do much about it. Nikolai Allo, of course, away for Finland once again. We could have managed Finland. We actually got an international job offer from Finland, but turned it down. So that's what we're going to be rolling with. It's not incredible. Ferretti's still injured, which is why we've got Bailey on the bench, as well as the fact that Moraes is still not fully back into gameplay yet. He's still recovering from his injury. He's still trying to get back into the run of things. So it'll be very interesting. I'm wondering... I think what I'll do... What's Tabak's defending? Tabak's defending is 46. Have I got another CDM or someone who's half decent at defending? Jensen Thorne is not. Despite the fact that he came to us as a CDM. I think... Do I go wide here? I think I'm going to stick with this, and if I need to make some substitutions, I may switch to the wide formation. But anyway, we're going to be kicking off against Peterborough at the Peterborough ground. I can't remember the name of right now, but we'll Google that in a second. But they have got a 5 at the back and a very strong team as well. It's going to be a difficult one. We need Lishka to be performing like we know he can, rather than how he performed last episode, because it was pretty woeful, if I'm being honest. So we've got Lishka in goal, Moraes and Ferretti returning as the full-back partnership. We've got De Angelis and Susak, of course. Albert Gomez away on international duty. Ferretti coming in because Nikolai Allo is away on international duty. We've got Alexandre CDM, Meshkov and Brown, the centre mids. Of course, Marius Marin out on international duty as well. Caballero's going to that cam role, and he will be... I think he will be the captain for today. I think I will actually keep him as the captain for today. Oh, no, will I? No, I'm going to give it to Roman Lishka. Maybe it'll give him some morale. But basically, Caballero slotting in there for Jay Mason, as he's away on international duty. Luckily, it is only for the Peterborough game, because it could be a bit of a problem if it was for longer than that. But I wish it wasn't at this time, because it's the hardest games of the season. And of course, I've gone off topic, but we have Laura Latanzio and Shuhu, the pacey partnership up front, hopefully to provide something up front. And realistically, the problems aren't in the striking areas, it's in the defensive areas. And actually, the defence isn't too bad. It's Lishka, who... I don't know what was up with him last episode, but he didn't seem to do very well at all. So here's hoping he can pull off something here. And here's hoping we can pull off something here. Realistically, I need 12 out of 12 here in terms of points. But 3 of the teams in this, I would class as my rivals, but really they're just top teams in the league. I can't call them rivals if I'm not near them. I can't call Peterborough rivals, I can't call Derby rivals. I can call Doncaster a rival, because they're only a place above. But basically... if we want to mix with the top teams like the board wants us to, and that I know we can do, we're going to have to perform.
A very difficult match to predict the outcome of.
Now, Peterborough are the best defensive team, and we're the best attacking team. So it's going to be interesting to see which way this one goes. Now, like I said, the problem is not us scoring. The problem is us not conceding.
And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing.
Now, I've not checked the Peterborough Stadium name yet, so I'll do that quickly. Any audio issues, I'll just apologise for, but I want to get this episode done. If I unplug my headset, the audio issues still continue. If it continues to be static, then I just suggest turning the volume down until it fixes itself and maybe checking every so often. There's not much more I can do about that, because it's something to do with the game. It's nothing that I can control. I've been over this so many times now, I shouldn't have had to, really. But it is where we're at. We're at London Road. That's their stadium name. I mean, in real life, they're in the Championship, but obviously in career mode, they're in League One. Probably a favourite to go back up to the Championship, not going to lie, along with Derby. If we don't somehow get an automatic promotion spot, it will be Derby and Peterborough who do go up in those spots, with us fighting for playoffs, perhaps. There's a lot of quality teams here in this league that could go back up to the Championship. But we need to show we have enough quality to get up to the Championship, if that makes sense. Unfortunately, the last episode shows that we have anything but quality. A highly rotated team due to international duty taking priority. But we have got enough, I think, to... I think we'll get a point if I'm being realistic. But I'd love a win. De Angelis and Susak are going to have to put in superhuman defensive performances here because Peterborough are a very good attacking side. They've got some good strikers. They've got Clark Harris, who is a very good striker. And they've got good attack as well, but they're also playing 5 at the back, so they'll be covered at the back. It's going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy by any means, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be possible. If we can get to a strong start, and we can just try and play around them for the rest of the game, sort of thing. But we will see. We are kicking off here at London Road. Laura Tanzio playing it to Shuhu to kick off Series 3, or Season 3, Episode 7 of this career mode. Now, I don't know what will happen. What I do know is that was for Moraes, and it's gone over there. Luckily, we got a throw-in because Ward somehow touched it for Peterborough. That was for Adriano Moraes there, and it's just decided to ignore him. De Angelis, Alexandra. Speaking of Moraes, where is he? Oh, he's there. Very attacking is Moraes here. Trying to get a bit of space on this left-hand side. He's skipped over the challenge. The cross isn't wonderful. I have to remember as well, Laura Tanzio's quite small. Maybe the crossing's not the way. Maybe we go through the middle. De Angelis, I don't need you committing, mate. I need you back, lad. As best as I can, I need to have you defending. But yeah, Peterborough, best defensive team, 14 goals only conceded. We were up there for a decent defensive team, but for whatever reason, I don't get it. We're down again, and it really is something wrong with the goalkeeping, and I can't put my finger on it. Because Lishka started off this season like a house on fire in terms of his goalkeeping. And now he's just fallen off again. And I don't understand. He's ball rolled me twice. I've been beaten there. I should be defending better. Don't, get me wrong. But what I don't understand is why Lishka can never seem to get to it. I've improved his position. I've improved all his stats as best I can. But he just seems to... I don't know. He seems to be hot and cold. Clark Harris gets his 6th goal of the season for Peterborough. And gives the Posh a 1-0 lead at London Road. It's going to be one of these episodes again, isn't it? Like I said, I'd be happy with the point, but defensively, we're in a disaster. And it's not defensively, it's this man here. It's Roman Lishka. And I say it every transfer window or every season. If he doesn't shape up, I'll move him on. And I don't think that could be more... That'd be more, I don't think I'll probably commit to it more than I would now. Because I genuinely have the money to go and get a better goalkeeper. So if he doesn't fix up before January, I will replace him and I won't care. My defending is subpar at best, don't get me wrong. But it's not just the defending. If my defence does get beaten, I'm wanting a keeper between the sticks who will at least give it a go. Shuhu's on a brilliant run here. And it could be an equaliser, but I've pressed B a little too late. Keeper came out to meet that really well, to be fair. I've got to give him credit. I mean, Shuhu wasn't even the option I was going for in that situation, but it's locked onto him really well. I'll give him credit. Ferretti gets in the way to De Angelis. Meshkov. We do need results, and we need them fast. If we're going to get out of this league first time of asking, which is looking less and less likely as we go on, but we're not even at the halfway point of the season yet. Laura Tanzio, that was not for Shuhu. I think that was Bruno Caballero. Just running on the other side of our Chinese striker, but I don't know what his defensive shape is like. I don't think there is a defensive shape. Ferretti's committed so far in, and I don't know why. Jan just has that all day long. I mean, only as far as another Peterborough player. I can't do anything. I actually can't do anything. There is nothing I can do. I've defended it. The game has said, Not today, mate. And then a fucking, that's piss easy to save. Lishka just, like, he just has to do something there. It's more or less at him. I don't know what they've done with goalkeepers again. I don't get it. I don't understand. There was a patch a couple of weeks ago saying that goalkeepers will dive for things that they should be diving for. And I don't know when that patch comes into effect for everyone else, but for me it hasn't happened yet. At least in terms of this career mode. All Black does it fine on my Man United career mode I'm doing. But in terms of this career mode with Lishka, it's just a... It's a ball ache trying to get him to do anything in the goal. We're going to concede an absolute monumental amount of goals, and we shouldn't really have to. Shuhu's got us one back. I don't know how deserved it is, but he's on form at the moment. And hopefully he could strike us to a win, or even a draw.
Well, first of all, where's the defending?
But fuck me sideways. It's been such a shit start again from us.
Great composure.
And it's the easy shots that are just slipping past Roman Lishka, and I don't get it. I don't understand why. At least we've got one back. It's a very good finish from Shuhu, to be honest. I think that puts him joint top goal scorer now with Elijah Adebayo from Luton. I think that's 12 for the Chinese man. Shuhu's a very good signing, I'm not going to lie. It did take a little while to settle in at first, but he has come on in leaps and bounds. He always seems to have a slow start to the season, and then he just starts firing, and then he doesn't stop firing. Alexandre to Caballero. Who we've definitely missed. Although, to be fair, I would like it passed when I press the pass button. I know that's a bit of an ask.
Marriott. He's in with a chance.
The audio is glitching out, which is lovely. But right. Can someone please explain to me what I meant to do there? I've ran with the man. Yes, I've been beaten. I've caught up, managed to get across, or tried to get across. Lishka has saved it, granted. But what the fuck?
What a good goal that was.
I don't know how it's 3-1. I just don't know how it's 3-1. I want to take a look at this back in the instant replay because I'm very confused. So it has been the ball has been shot. Lishka has got the save. It's come off his captain's armband, and it's just fallen straight back to Marriott. Like, if the game is going to just script, at least tell me that you're going to script. I mean, you already have, by the way, that all 3 Peterborough goals have gone in. I think the first one was actually okay, but the second one was a very easy save. And the third one, well, you can judge for yourself. We're 3-1 down, quite frankly, in a game that we shouldn't be 3-1 down in. I don't argue the point that we shouldn't be winning this, but it shouldn't be 3-1. It should be 2-1, I'd accept, or maybe even 1-1. Or maybe 1-0 to them, I don't know, but 3-1's a bit... That goal's just kind of ruined my mood a little bit, to be honest, for this episode, and if it continues to be like this, I don't know. I might have to take another fucking sabbatical from this as soon as I've got back. Because FIFA 22 gameplay is fucking awful. Isn't it, really? If we're just talking bluntly. Brilliant by DeAngelis to get in the way. It's just a bag of shite. I don't understand how. Latanzio, straight at fucking goal. I don't recall actually aiming the shot there.
Now with Fernandez.
Marias has committed up. Sorry, I just want to check this. Have my custom tactics just decided to fucking delete themselves or something? Because I have my fullbacks on stay back while attacking. Why have they? Why? Okay, right. The question now is, why aren't they there? I don't understand why my custom tactics have just gone. I mean, it's not gonna make a difference to this fucking knob. In fact, actually, it does a little bit. Because I want him to be coming out more. That's the whole point. For him to be a bit more of a sweeper keeper rather than just sticking between his fucking goal the whole time. I want Shuhu to get in behind. I'm gonna have to go through all the custom tactics again after this. I don't know if that's what's fucking me up, but I can't just put it all down to custom tactics. Where is Adriano Moraes? Because Alexandre is having to defend his line right now. He's there. Okay. I mean,
Crossing possibilities.
I don't know what's going wrong. Moraes gets the initial block. Cross back in. We've defended it again. This time with De Angelis. And yet the ball returns to them again. Susak's going to lose a header. Lishka saved it straight to the path again. Luckily, it's either a handball or an offside. I thought it was just going to fall to their striker again to make it 4. And I was honestly ready to just jump to result. I really don't know what's going on here. Couldn't I tell you? We may have to take to... I know it's Susak. I'm not expecting perfection, man. I'm just expecting a decent ball. Good tackle there, though. Yeah, it might be that we have to go 2 seasons in League One. Not what I really wanted. Why is it suggesting a substitution already? We'll have Tabak come on. Whether it be for Meshkov or Brown, I don't know yet, because neither of them have really had an impact on the game. We've not really done anything on the game. The only person who's had kind of anything is Shu Hu. That's because he scored. It's the fucking defensive disaster. The audio issues now coming in, which is good. Because it couldn't be bad enough as it was.
Well, he's been a joy to watch so far. He's got so much ability, and it was also a very good finish for his goal.
Clark Harris with a double. Marriott with the other one. We go on through Shu Hu. We're nearly at half time. I'm already in pain in real life. I don't need to be in pain in video game land as well. Caballero. Into Laura Tanzio.
And he's taken it away.
Can I please just get an option there with the Tanzio now? Just do your best to ignore the audio issues. I'm trying with that.
Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence.
Could someone please give me some information as to how I actually use a goalkeeper? Because I don't know. That is a fucking piss easy save. Lishka is down to it. All he needs to do is stretch his arm out and he saves that, man. I can't be fucked already. I can't be fucked. We're 4-1 down and it's not even half time. We're not getting promoted.
That will do it for the first half, and the visitors know they're going to have to up their game in the second, Stuart.
Well, you can score all the goals you want, but if you don't defend well as a team, you're going to struggle, and that's been the case today. They've got to get the balance right between defence and attack, starting in the second 45.
See, the thing is, we've not been defending badly. I mean, it's not been world class, but I've been trying to get to the players. I've been trying to get to the tackles. But if I do get beaten, then the goalkeeper surely has to do something right. Just do your best to ignore the audio problems. I don't understand why it does this. I'm not even going to go over it again. I've been over it so many times at this point. 52 to 48 in terms of possession. That is our only stat in our favour. 7 shots to 2. 4 expected goals to 1, which is exactly what the scoreline is. And we're going to be on the receiving end of a fucking humping here if we don't fix up. And it's actually disappointing. It's really disappointing. Because we are capable of way better than this.
They're going to need all their time if they have designs on a comeback.
There's absolutely no way we should be fucking struggling this much. Like, I get it's a challenge. But I don't understand why Roman Lishka has lost all his goalkeeping ability in a matter of a couple of weeks.
From a difficult angle, Stuart.
Well, he took the wrong decision there. He surely had to cut that back.
It's a very interesting shot from Ward, to be fair. I don't know why he's taking it from that angle, like the commentator said, but he has. I mean, I don't think they'll really care. They've got a good enough lead. I don't think we can eat into this. They're the best defensive team in the league for a reason. We can't even defend.
The cut back.
Even the man, the myth, the legend, De Angelis, he can't do anything. Susak gets it clear, luckily. Moraes to Meshkov. Latanzio. I've lost all wanting to do this episode as it is.
It might be
There's the
on
audio
for
issues, which are just
Can
as
he
bad
finish?
as they are anyway.
He's scored
But
once
it's just
already,
goalkeepers,
close to
man.
making
There are
it a double.
goalkeepers
Well,
saving
every time
stuff.
he gets on
Where
the
do I
ball,
get
he
one of
looks a
those?
real danger today.
I took a little too long there to shoot with Shuhu. I should probably have taken it on his left and banged it and hoped. But so it won't really matter to the scoreline. I've got no Gomez. I've just remembered as I crossed that in, I've got no Gomez. No tripod. He's away on international duty. Isaac Brown.
Well, in fact, a bit
I
too
mean,
close to the
Caballero's gone
goalkeeper,
for it,
and
but
that was
Gulai.
always going to be claimed.
We need easy catch, really. Ferretti heads it towards Shuhu. Latanzio. It feels like forever since he scored a goal. Meshkov. Just trying to get a bit of space here. Oh, don't be a fucking idiot, man. Make the space and then pass it. Don't just fucking pass it.
Counter-attacking, very much an option.
I've literally done a touch so you have enough space to pass it. Ferretti's out of position. Everyone's out of fucking position. I don't know where the custom tactics have gone. I don't know when they went, but they've gone.
Oh, he saved it
I'm
well.
assuming it's the latest patch. It is a save from the captain, finally, after having such a fucking shit show of a game. I mean, don't tempt me. Loyal Latanzio for Alan Kane is something I'm actually entertaining. Latanzio, I think his time is up in the club. I'm not going to lie to you. I think his time might be up. I'm genuinely wondering about Volchenkov as well. I think we may need to find someone else to partner up Shuhu, because Shuhu is probably my only concrete striker right now that I can actually rely on. I mean, Volchenkov comes up occasionally, but Loyal Tanzio, barely ever. Vlad Kulic is one I should be giving more game time to, but he's not a striker by trade, he's a centre forward. I switch player to defend? No? Alright, well, no worries then. Yeah. You know what, no, defending? Not for me, thanks. I'll just take some of the fucking dick that EA are giving me, thanks. I don't know what to do, pretty much.
Well, just look at the bend he puts on this. It's good technique and perfect placement. That's a top quality finish.
Who's playing him on side? Is that Alexandre playing him on side? Because if Alexandre just moves a tiny bit forward, the man's offside. He is offside, is he not? As this ball is played. Oh, fucking Ferretti's playing him on side. He didn't even move. Oh, I'm so glad you came back from injury, mate. Yeah, brilliant. World class. I've got a shitty goalkeeper back. The goalkeeper from the first season who couldn't couldn't catch a cold. I really don't know where it's going wrong. I fucking don't know. I really might just... Loyal Tanzio might get one back. She doesn't. I might just fucking cut this off after one game, to be honest.
Just caused him a problem.
The mindset already is in the bin. I go, oh, we can get a point against Peterborough. Lishka's like, no. We're bringing off Ferretti because he's still got a knock and I don't want to risk it, even though he's been fucking bollocks this game, which is probably resulting to his injury. Loyal Tanzio as well, and Alexandre's just going to have to fucking bash through it, I'm afraid. We're going to go no CDM next game anyway, so he'll just have to sell the full 90. I don't think it'll make a difference, and of course, we can't really make a difference now. It's 5-1.
Not just from one side, but from both.
Peterborough also making a change. I don't know if they really need to. They have done anyway. Brown going short first from Caballero. Delivery in to nobody. Tabak. He wins it, but it's just everything's going against us today, and that's the latest in a long line. Handball there from Tabak, apparently. I'd love to see why Peterborough are the best defensive team, but I've not really been able to do much in terms of attack, because all they've done is attack. Luca Bailey wins the header, and I've aimed it for a Cullingworth player. Guess who's in possession? He's dribbled off the pitch. That's what I'm losing 5-1 to. That is who is stealing the automatic promotion spot that I could be going for if I had any form about me. I don't get it. I don't get what's going on. I'm not changing the difficulty because it's already world class. I know the sliders are still on, and I'm not changing them either because they are fun. It's just I've not passed it there, have I? I've just blatantly not passed it there. All right, do I have 6th, Peterborough? Have a 6th, mate.
Firing it towards goal. Off the post.
I honestly thought they had. I honestly thought they had a 6th. Fucking Lishka, man. Put your arms out and make an effort. I mean, defending is a myth for me, apparently. I don't know why I can't defend. I mean, I never really could brilliantly anyway, but like it's even worse than it usually is. Last episode and potentially this episode are going to be 2 of the fucking worst episodes I've recorded. In terms of results, anyway, because I just don't know. We might get him fucking put to a relegation battle should this form fucking continue for an extended period of time. Illich can't get his space. Nobody can. Tabak wins it back, luckily. Shuhu's fucking offside, isn't he? He's not. Oh, I tried to play that one more on just to get a bit more open space for the shot off, and obviously it didn't work. I should have always taken it on.
What an incredible save.
Like, because I'm already in enough pain in real life. I don't need to be enough pain in game as well. If you don't know, I don't know if I went over it already. But I can't remember when I recorded the last career mode episode. I think it might be Tuesday, but on Wednesday I put a nail through my foot while I was working, which is fun. Still quite painful. And this career mode is just making it worse. I don't know how, but it is. Nice one. You missed it from a P-roller offside. Is that Ricky J. Jones? That's someone I was looking at in this career mode. No, I had in FIFA 21 when I played career mode. I didn't do an actual live career mode, but it is. It's Ricky J. Jones. He's a decent little striker, you know. Potentially a Latanzio replacement. Should I go for a Latanzio replacement?
Who?
Illich into Caballero. There's nothing. There's nothing on. And well, when there's something on, they just get across like nobody's business. I don't know why my defence can't do the same thing.
Well, I believe a spot kick award in one of the other games. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Mariah's just never... the custom tactics. I'm going to try and fucking change the custom tactics back because I didn't realise it'd been deleted. For whatever reason, they've been deleted. I don't know if it's the latest patch. Felt like to I'm fucking fuming, by the way. Thank you for Smodic being offside there because that is a fucking stupid bit of gameplay there. I've put power on that with Mariah's. It's just a simple A pass and it's just done the tiniest pass possible to Alexandre. But at least... I mean, we've got a bit of karma there. It doesn't matter. The game's over. It was 4-1 at half-time. The game was done at half-time. We've just been lucky to only see one this second half. And it's not even over yet. There's nothing on at all. Alexandre, Shuhu, Vlad Kulic, who I'd love to give more game time to, but he seems to struggle a bit in League One, to be honest. Oh, I'll take the free kick, mate. It's not going to be a warning, but I am going to take a free kick because I had lost the ball. I still feel like it was on there. We've not got our natural free kick taker in Jay Mason, and we've not got our backup free kick taker in Nikolai Allo. So it really might fall to Shuhu. I don't know who's going to be on this, to be honest. Oh, actually, no. Bruno Caballero, I think, got a bit of a free kick on him. Which is why he's standing over it. And it doesn't really matter where this goes because the game's over. 20 yards, no, just fucking power it, man. It was worth a shot. I mean, it wasn't all, but just I don't care. Game's gone. Susak's fallen over. I didn't expect to get a win. Just the fact we had so many on international duty, but I expected to make it look like we wanted to be in the title race rather than like not. There's no need for 6 minutes of added time. The game's over. I think the game just wants to feed Peterborough one more goal, just for a good little you know, laugh, my expense. But if I have to pass around the back to make sure it doesn't happen, that's what I have to do.
Will it happen for them? Great opportunity. Well, a classic
It's fucking
example
gone
of
past
that to
Illich. Of course it
intercept.
has. Of fucking course it has. A simple A pass has gone past the player I've aimed for. Of course.
Randall.
Ridiculous. Stupid of me to expect the
Savvy
pass is going to work
slides.
properly when it's meant to, you know?
Not showing good vision.
Have we got no... Where is Luca Bailey?
On and on he goes.
Good
Corner
block,
kick
I guess. A
forthcoming.
corner for Peterborough that they don't need. The game's over. I am actually flabbergasted. No, I can't even blame the gameplay that much. Although they have had a bit of luck in their favour. It's just... Roman Lishka had such a hot start to the season. I thought, oh, he's going to be really good this season. Maybe one of the top clean sheet holders. I don't think I've been more wrong about anything in a while. Illich is just going to clear off the pitch to avoid any further embarrassment. I just can't be arsed. We do not look like we want to be in the championship at all. We're not ready for it. Based off these performances. One man who really isn't ready for it has got the captain's armband on.
I wouldn't want to be in that dressing room right now.
I'm just wondering, how much longer do I put my faith in him? To be shit. And how long before we get some of the big hitters leaving as well? Shu Hu is probably like, I can't be fucked, man. I'm giving it my all. But Roman Lishka's just letting us down. I mean, defending wasn't exactly brilliant there at all, but I don't know what De Angelis was doing. De Angelis was fucking awful. I'd actually argue Susak was slightly better. Take a look at the stats then. 53 to 47 in terms of possession for us. 12 shots to 6. 5 expected goals to 3.2. So realistically, the scoreline should have been 5-3, but it's FIFA. We won't get our way. That's just it, really. What an awful performance. I don't really want to dwell on it too much, but we'll go over the ratings just quickly. Man of the match for us, if you can fucking pick one. There wasn't really a man of the match. Shuhu with a resounding 7.4 for his goal that he got. Loyola Tanzio getting the assist, so he got 6.8. Who was the better out of the centre-backs then? Was it Jeremy or was it Lorenzo? It's given De Angelis it. I don't know if I agree. Roman Lishka getting a 5, absolutely. Absolutely. 7 shots in his goal, 2 saves, 5 conceded. He could have done a lot better, and in the past he has done a lot better. I don't know what's going on. Fucking Alexandre, man, was awful. Everyone was just awful. On the flip side, though, if you're a Peterborough fan, you're enjoying that match. Jack Marriott involved in every single goal. 2 goals and 3 assists for the striker, and a perfect 10 rating. Clark Harris with 2 goals and an assist as well with 9.8. Gyolai in the goal. He is the goalie, so it kind of makes sense with his name. Only let 1 in. Pulled off a string of saves to stop us from getting back into the game, to be fair to him. 6 shots on his goal, 5 saves, only 1 conceded, like I said. We've got Poku here with a goal and a 7.6. Randall with an assist and a 7. I think that's everyone covered that we really need to. There might be another assist lurking down here. No, there's not. Alright. Well, that's that. I don't really want to go into a post-match interview, but I will do. Just because... Let's see then. What are we going to get asked? Why are we so shit? Well, I don't know. Maybe look between our sticks. Our goal difference is just completely collapsed. We had about 20 or 30 goal difference, I believe, a few episodes ago. I think we're about 2 goal difference now. Very tough game and disappointing result. I just need something. Can't win every week. Yeah, but we can't lose 5-1. We can't take big losses every week. We're on a 5-game losing streak in the league. When does it change? There were times when we look... When? When did we look like we were going to get back into it? There was no moment there where I thought we were in the game. Not a single moment. This game's just chatting shit at this point, isn't it? Marriott was ridiculous, man. I'll give him his props. I mean, his first goal was a bit lucky, because Lishka just saved it straight to his path, but he was a problem everywhere. He was involved in every goal for Peterborough. And if Peterborough are playing like that the whole season, they're going to be going up automatically, or possibly even as champions of League One. We've got 4 office messages here. A Susak loan offer that I can't really afford to accept just yet. So I apologise, CD Lugo, but not just yet. We need some more centre backs coming through the. Oh, this is quite disappointing actually. Luciana Ferretti has reached his potential. I think. Yeah, that's quite disappointing actually. I thought he might be one that we'd keep for the series. I mean, based on dynamic potential, he could be, but I don't know. Some of these 700 weeks, bruv. I don't even know if the career mode extends that long. It's like 14 years or something. Anyway, it might have been a gamble that. I mean, it's a gamble that is good because it was a free agent, but it may be one we sell on potentially at the end of the season. Maybe give him our season. What's his value? Oh, I've just realised Jay Mason will be wanting out here. I don't blame him. Where is he? Ferretti. Where is he? I swear I was just on him. 2 million. Same as Lishka. I don't really know what to do. It was a disappointing result, but thanks for putting me back in. Maybe I'm not quite ready yet. Don't be yourself up about it. It wasn't your fault. Got about a result, but thanks for giving me a game. I did expect more from you, to be fair. I know that might bring your morale down a little bit, but I did expect a bit more for Bruno Caballero. I mean, he was that position in that cam role, but I do still expect him. We're down to 10th. We're actually going to go into a mid-table fucking scramble. It's not great. And Bruno Caballero is coming in with a message here. I know you're the captain for now, which is why you're the one coming in with the message. It would usually be Jay Mason. I haven't given him the armband back yet. Hi, boss. Hope you don't mind me catching like this, but the lads have asked me to talk to you. They're a bit worried that the club isn't meeting their demands. This doesn't feel like a team that's motivated to win anything this season. We're hoping you'd be able to let us know what plans you have to improve the situation. Thanks for letting me know. That's all I could really say. I haven't got it under control at all. We need a goalkeeper who wants to be here, and right now it isn't looking like Lishka. There's no one really coming through the youth ranks, so I'm wondering if I just buy one, really. I don't know who just yet, but I wonder if there's any free agent goalkeepers that are about. Let's take a look. Player returning from injury, that should be Milan Vidovic. It is. I don't know how long he's actually got from his recovery. We'll go on to the squad hub in a second. And Ferretti is feeling much better. I hope we can get him back in the team. But you are a big player for us based on rating, and I will give you another fucking roll of the dice. Well, actually, will I? I don't know. I feel like Nicolaello might be one of the better choices here. But, I don't know. Right, we're going to have to. I mean, all the players are back from international duty, so we're just going to have to fucking go straight at it. We're going to have Albert Gomez and Lorenzo De Angelis be their top defensive performances. Not to mention the fact that we're going to have Roman Lishka do anything in the net. If he just does anything, we're probably alright. Marin back in there. Caballero will start even though he's a little tired. Volchenkov's back as well. Latanzio will reclaim his place on the bench ahead of Alan Kane, who, honestly, I think Alan Kane, I can't give him the game time to actually make him a good player. I think we'll probably sell him on in January. Looking at this, I think, yeah, everyone's unhappy. Not everyone's happy at the moment, and I don't blame them. The form is not what we expect. Lishka's happy. Why are you happy? You're the fucking problem. Look at his stats now. Positioning should be good. Diving could be a little bit better. Maybe see if there's a development plan I could put on him. But I did say as well I was actually going to switch to the wide formation this game, didn't I? This is a wrong menu. Right, okay. That has actually reminded me though. First things first. Get him on that sweeper keeper shit. Save it all attacking and also overlap. Same on Ferretti. Mason's just free roam, honestly. Do what you want, mate, honestly. You're the man to carry this team. Shuhu's getting behind. I can't remember if there's any I've missed. Aggressive interceptions, I think we'll go with Alexandre. He's good at intercepting, and I think everything else is fine. In terms of attacking, I think that's what we're going to do as well. I think the pressure on heavy touch is fine. The instructions might need changing again on here, on this side of things. So we'll do that quickly. Just exactly the same. I've just realised, for whatever reason, Marin is at left back rather than Moraes, and the whole team's been jumbled pretty much on this formation. So we'll just fix that quickly. There we go. Right, now, as we were saying, instructions will be the same. And I would do defensive, but I don't really want to be doing this all day. It's this one, isn't it? Nope, it's not this one either. It's this one that says interceptions on it. Can I use my brain, please? Shuhu getting behind. I think I will do it on the defending game plan as well. Just in case. I mean, I probably should be going back to the defensive shit I was doing before. And in fact, I might try that this game. That's the only one that's actually stayed, I think. I didn't have an interception thing on there. Alexandre, though, getting behind. For whatever reason. Caballero's up front. Well, I thought it just likes to fuck up my team. It's just casually great. Cheers for that. Right, cool. I'll DeAngelis and Gomez swap over, but it doesn't really matter which either side they're on. But anyway, I'm not fucking around with tactics, which shouldn't have had to be fucked around with in the first place. I'll just make sure we've got a good replacement for Caballero if required. Make sure the bench is all up to scratch. Brown for Tabak. Where's Meshkov? Meshkov for Milicevic. That's not Milicevic, that was Bourne I clicked. I do want Bourne on the bench. And I also want Nikolai Allo for Bailey. And in fact, do I start Allo? I'm going to give Ferretti another run out, which is probably dangerous in such an important game. But hopefully, I mean, I don't know if it'll make a difference, honestly. We're just slipping and falling at the moment. If we do win this, we could potentially get back up towards playoff area. We were tied with Adebayo, but now we're not. We're only one place above Ipswich. I say if we win this, we're on a 5-game losing streak in the league. We're falling further and further behind. 13 points off the top. Luton now occupy first place. Our goal difference is a madness. We've scored a lot, but it's gone down to 4 altogether. There was quite a big gap in terms of actual... I think we were the best defensive team at one point, very early in the season. But it's all gone wrong. And I don't know what's happened with Lishka, but if he doesn't fix up soon, we will just get a new goalkeeper in and put Lishka on the bench, perhaps. I don't know. Royd with Terrace. Alright, we've got Lishka in goal, Moraes and Ferretti as the fullbacks, DeAngelis and Gomez as the centre-back. Partnership. Words are difficult. Alexandre CDM, Caballero left centre mid, Marin right centre mid, Mason, Cam and captain, Volchenkov and Shuhu as the strikers. It's been a while since we had the full strength lineup. I've not got Vidovic on the bench, which maybe I should have. In fact, who do I replace to have Vidovic on the bench? I think it has to be Illich, doesn't it? So we'll do that, and then that's us sorted. We're going out with the best, strongest squad we can muster. They're going for the 4-2-3-1 wide. I wondered if we should go wide with wingers, but we haven't done. So let's just fucking go for it. Or should we maybe? Nah, we'll just stick with this. Oh boy. There is something required in this team, I don't know what it is. An attitude adjustment, perhaps. In fact, not perhaps. An attitude adjustment is what's needed. I'm recording this on a Saturday. It should be uploaded the same day, but it might not be. Can't confirm nor deny yet.
Hello everyone.
What I can confirm is that we are very much struggling.
We're looking forward to the game anyway.
Winning against Derby would absolutely help that, but again, I don't see it happening.
Ready to bring you live coverage of this League One fixture. What might we see today, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly.
It's not. You don't really want to lose 5-1 to start your stream, do you, really?
And regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Hopefully, we avoid another absolute demolishing here. Usually what I try and do is I try and stop like the attack before it even gets to my goalkeeper, but tackling seems to have gone even further in the bin than it already was. Tackling was difficult as it was. It just feels like even more difficult now.
I'd hope he could do both jobs.
I mean, this episode's kind of a make or break for our promotion hopes, I think.
Down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1.
If we can win these next three, then I'll admit it's still on.
The system has a nice balance to it.
And if we don't win any of them, then we're mid-table this season. I mean, it's not even halfway point of the season, but it just doesn't feel... We've not had the form, nor do we deserve to be in the promotion race. I think we've lost the same amount as we've won this season so far. Thanks to this 5-game losing streak. We were on a very good run of form. We were near the top. Right, Roydwood Terrace.
And the match begins.
I don't know what to tell you to expect here, if I'm being real. I'd like to say we're going to go and get a victory here over Derby County. I'd like to believe it. But the way we've been playing, it'll probably be anything but. Mason. Off to Shuhu. They're pressing the fuck out of me. Look at this. Sliding all over me. Does every team just have, like, pressing on now? Every team gone the fucking Ragnick strategy that we can't do at Man United. Volchenko's just left the ball behind. That's a great... I'm so glad you came back from international duty. Great by Ferretti. And then awful by EA. Gomez comes across really well. And then awful by EA again. Thankfully, Nabissi has missed that because I would have felt so fucking robbed with that gone in. I've tried to pass it with, I believe it was Ferretti first of all. And it's just gone straight to a Derby player. And then Gomez, I want to try and get it to Ferretti. We're going to go defensive because I don't trust this fucking game at all. Gomez, I want to try and get it to Ferretti and it's just aimed for another Derby player. Weird that, how I'm not the Derby team. Oh, fuck off. Alexander's that yard too slow. They're all over it. Derby going to be title contenders. We should have been, and they're going to be. I don't believe it. I actually don't believe it. I'm just trying to get it clear with Gomez, and they're pressing me like fuck. I can't move, man. Alexander's not the fastest, and doesn't have any options on here. I've what now? What now? I've pressed A. It's just run over the ball, and I've lost possession because of it. Press Jagielka a little bit here. He's not the fastest by any means. I mean, having Shuhu run at Phil Jagielka is going to be a bit of a treat if we can get an attack going. Adriano Moraes receiving it from the goalkeeper. Right, can we get some fucking... Oh, do you know what then? Just don't bother. Thank you, DeAngelis. There's no movement for any passing here.
Mason.
Jay Mason's on free roam. The man standing still. Caballero. Alexandre. We've done well in the fact that we haven't conceded yet. Marin's going to have to turn that side tackle. Alexandre. Back to Caballero. That was for Mason. So why it's gone back to Alexandre, I am beyond, like, words. I would like to move the ball forward. DeAndre's going to fucking commit to this, which means Marias has to go in.
Can he play it in?
Handball, probably somehow along the way. I don't really know quite how. Gomez, just clear it, bruv. Don't you have to control it for 3 days? Volchenko's done really well there to get to Caballero. Into Marin. I'm not going to lie, I do have a bit more confidence having the full lineup back, but I think Volchenko was offside there. There's a bit more confidence in me having the full lineup, the full best 11 we can bring. But at the same time, the confidence is not with the goalkeeper. Still. offside against Volchenkov, and it's not wrong. So I can't really dispute it. Jagielka banging out of the pitch. DeAndre's winning the header. It's going to go straight to a Derby player.
Good pass.
Gee whiz, that's a shocker. Is that going to stay in?
And players
It's actually
waiting in
curled
the
quite well
centre.
in, yep. And
Good clean
Pliska's
catch
going to
by the
have that.
keeper.
I mean, it's an easy save. If he didn't have that, then I'd be asking questions of the man. Alexandre receives the goalkeeping throw. Marius Marin with a bit of space. Does love doing a little bit of a run sometimes. Shuhu into Jay Mason. Volchenkov's asking for it. We're actually going to try and play it to Bruno Caballero, but for some reason it's just decided, we'll lock onto Volchenkov anyway, even though you've gone a different direction to what you initially want to do then. Jay Mason has made it 1-0. No, he's not! Poacher's goal! Oh, man. I was so happy. I thought we were going to go 1-0 up there.
Well, you sense it's
That's a
just
very
matter
good
of
save
time
from a
before they
Derby
do
keeper.
score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead.
Alexandre, that's what we like to see from you, mate. And that's what we do. It was from Marias. So, that's, yeah. But that's not what we like to see
Making high
from you, mate.
pressing work for them here. And a good-looking ball.
It's
No
locked on
mistake from the
Ferretti
keeper,
to try and
acting
clear the header.
decisively.
Okay. I mean, it's not the wisest idea this game has ever had, but we move. Ferretti is going to go a little run here. Luciana Ferretti trademark run, perhaps.
An effective
No.
challenge. And a free kick awarded by the
I mean, we do get
referee.
the free kick despite it being a clean tackle, but it's not quite the same. It doesn't have the same kind of qualities as a Nikolai Ola run, does it? And I've fixed. I don't know if it's changed anything in the quality. I think it has, but I've managed to do something with my bitrate to make it look a little better. I don't know if it's actually made it look any better, but I've tried something. Okay, pretty much is what I'm saying. Look at this fucking press they're putting on, man. How am I meant to get anything going? I had to push forward my centre back because none of my midfielder options are there.
Good
Caballero.
cross it in here. A very
Oh, into the back
timely
post.
interception.
It's defended.
The attack showed promise, but easy work for the keeper in the end.
DeAnderson's header. Guess who it's gone
And
to?
on the ball,
Not my
Watson.
teammate. Yo. Marias. Does well, but it's going to be a handball
lost
against
it.
him. That's going to be a handball against a Derby player. That's fine then. Oh, okay. Gomez. I know you're getting pressed here, lad. I'll just play it back to Liska for safety, honestly. I don't trust this fucking game. Marin. Not going to win that. And, oh, their headers go to Derby player. Oh, their headers go to their own teammates. What's that?
Can he finish?
Right in the near post, but of course rebound City. Yeah, there is nothing I can do there. I have done physically everything I can do, and there's nothing there. The game is not on my side. This doesn't feel like world class anymore. It really doesn't.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely.
I don't know where Marias is running. I'm assuming I'm controlling him. I also don't know why I'm controlling him, actually, if we're going down that road. Road, whatever the word is. I want it to be DeAngelis there. But of course I'm Marias, the defender furthest from the bit of play. Why would you want to be near the play when you could not be? Marius basically getting his 8th goal for Derby. He's going to be one of the big players coming into the season for the Rams, and not surprising.
1-0 then.
Scored against us in the Papa John's Trophy group as well, I believe. Ferretti to Marin. I mean, we've done a lot better this game,
Mason.
but it's still not perfect, is it? I know Marias won't stay back while attacking, but at least move a little
Now
bit,
what
lad.
can they do from here?
There's
Good
no way
tackle.
Josviak...
It'll
Well,
be a
actually, it might be.
throw.
Josviak could be faster. But just... I don't really know... Oh, yeah, because, yeah, there's so many options from his throwing. There was 2 people standing next to each other. Volchekov's going to get fucking tackled. I'm not risking it. Alexandre and Marias.
The hosts have had so much of the possession.
Caballero.
but they've shown a real lack of invention
Alexandre.
today. One or two of
Mason.
their more talented players need to step
Chuhu.
Look at this.
Just that's the first time that, and he does, and it's a goal, and it's another one for our Golden Boot candidate. It's equalised it here at the Royal Terrace, and it's fucking what we needed. And what, quite frankly, we deserve.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
Shuhu absolutely bangs it past Ruse in the Derby net. That's not stoppable. I mean, if you're in the right position, it is. But we've shot it across the goalkeeper's body, across the goal, into that bottom left. And Shuhu puts number 13 in the back of the net. If we do somehow, if we do somehow go up, he'll be a key component for it. And if we don't go up, he might ask to leave. And I don't really want him to. I only signed him for the name initially, but he's brought a lot more than just his name to this club, I'll tell you that much. I mean, he's going to make a name for himself at this club, in the history of this club, in the history of this career mode, once his career mode's done and dusted. Caballero, Volchenkov, it's just behind him. Jagielka's intercepted well. Alexandra gets in the way, and you know what? I'm actually okay with it. Compared to the past 5 league games we've played, I'm okay with a 1-1 draw at half-time. Derby took the lead from Nubesi, who I think is their top goal scorer. We replied with our top goal scorer, Shuhu, just before the break to make it a goal apiece. It's going to be a very tense and interesting second half. Let's see what we're looking at around the grounds. I mean, I don't really know who's near me. Doncaster are drawing, and I don't really care about them. I was more caring about Peterborough, who are also drawing, so it doesn't really matter. At the moment, we're too far off to worry about a title race. Looking at this, I mean, we've had the ball a lot, but because they're pressing us to fuck, they're just running and shooting. That's about it. We've had possession for days. 67% possession with 33 for them. 8 shots to 2 in their favour and 3.1 expected goals to our 0.8. We're really not looking like we want to be in the championship next season, are we, really?
As anticipated,
second half begins, and we are going for this. We're going all out for it now. I mean, we were anyway, even more than before. I don't know why it wouldn't let me go Ferretti there. I could have got it quite a lot easier with Ferretti, but no, apparently. Marin, Alexandre, Caballero is decided to lose possession. I mean, I don't think he's decided to do that. I think the game has just told him he's doing that. Alexandre with the same. I've passed it off way before I've been tackled.
Now what can they do from here?
Josviak,
And space for the cross.
Darby. Can pass him really well here. DeAndres has done enough. I don't know if it's a corner, but he's done enough to prevent Josviak from scoring. It's actually... I still can't tell. I think the commentator said it was a corner, so I'm assuming DeAngelis did get a touch. But I still can't really tell off that replay. And third play, DeAngelis. Definitely the best centre-back at the club. Range should be a lot higher, and I think he's going to be one that sticks around for duration. Caballero heads it away. Or just anywhere right now is good enough. I'll come back in though. Gomez. I think it's actually come off Buchanan as well. It hasn't come off Buchanan, it's a corner. Lawrence to deliver.
Over it comes.
Mason gets it just about away. We've got no one to really follow up to counter though, which is a fucking pain in the arse.
Buchanan.
Alexandre does well.
That's very effective.
And I mean, Caballero outstrengthed.
Struggling to keep
In terms of pace, he probably wins that, but because it's strength, he doesn't, unfortunately.
Making progress.
Watson for Derby here. Ferretti reads him like a book. Marin to Mason. That's just a fucking... It's an EA touch again. I just don't like it. I don't like this game at all.
High quality defending.
I'm just getting pressed the fuck. Every time I try and press them, they get the ball. And every time they press me, they get the ball. So I don't get the ball. Very good again. We're fucking defending well. We just can't get out of our own half. Look how much press there is. Alexandre.
Well, we have 30 minutes to go.
Volchenkov, it's touched away. Mason's going to have to run for it. I don't know what delay is there. I've moved him like ages ago. Marin. Shuhu. I just need someone to run onto that, but nobody has. Oh, yes. Gomez wins the header. Of course he does. He's Gomez. Alexandre. Marin. Fucking, they just read me every time, man.
Jozwiak.
Oh, fuck.
Opportunity to deliver the cross. Speculative
I want to
ball
be
fired
fucking
to the
Mariah's
near
again and bring him
post.
back, but I'm not allowed.
Might
I have
still
to
be
switch to everyone else
problematic.
first. Alexandre. Not the speediest.
And a time for
But
calm
these,
on the
I
ball.
do, Marion,
Good bit of
I don't
pressing.
need you to run with me. You can go on your own little run there, mate.
It might be
Try
on
and make
for
some
them.
space.
Perfect
Mariah does
tackle.
very well. Keeps it in as well, I believe. It's not going to make Caballero, I don't think. He has pressed for it and has lost it. And then he switched me to Alexandre for no reason. Fuck off!
Can he put them in front? Well,
What
it
a
was
fucking
wonderful
stupid
chance,
game.
but the
I'm in a
goalkeeper
situation
comes
there
through.
with Caballero
Yes, Derek, we
where
have
I
to
need
give
to
credit
stay
to
as
the
him
keeper,
to try and
but
press the
surely he should have
man.
scored there.
And it
That's
switches
a
me to
big
Alexandre
chance.
and I'm running in the opposite direction because I'm unaware that it's switched me. This game is a fucking joke, man. Lishka's made a very good save there, to be fair to him. We'll have to make a couple of substitutions to try and get us over the line. Main one being Alexandre. He needs a fucking break. It's going to be whoever's got the best job. Fuck, I'll stick Aloe there, see how he does. For now, anyway. I don't know if we'll make any more substitutions as yet, but
And it is substitution time at this
Alexandre does need the rest, and Aloe might actually be quite a handy CDM. I think Derby have also made a substitution. Oh, you bastards, you might not go short.
Who's going to get on the end of it?
Hit me in.
All that
Aloe
convincing
heads it away, and
defensively.
now maybe we can launch a counter-attack here with Jay
20
Mason.
minutes to go in this one.
Volchenkov, he's going to lose a strength battle here, he needs
Racing away
options.
here. Cross blocked.
I knew what I wanted to do there, and if it had come off, that would have been brilliant.
Too much lately,
Didn't
but
quite
the
occur,
fans know
though.
This is a chance to take the lead here.
Corner from Mason. But first, a substitution for Derby. Stratton coming up from Nabissi. Their best striker coming off, which is quite good. That's smart. Oh, it's not smart. It's good for us. It's smart by them to obviously get another attacking option on, but
Who
Gomez,
did he
this is
pick
for
out?
you. So Mariah's is what we've aimed for there, yeah. Jay Mason. I'm fucking running to the ball with Mason, and it's just it's like trying to move a fucking lump of coal, like a stone
Morrison.
to the ball.
Moving it forward. And it wasn't a great
Fall
pass,
to
was
Aloe.
it?
Who I don't think he's ever done a trademark run from
I
CDM.
believe there's been a goal in
gonna
one
start
of the
yet.
other matches.
Volchenkov.
Alex Scott has the details.
Mason, they're just fucking pressing me all over the joint, man. Fuck off. I can't do a shitting thing. I do have to remember these are probably one of the, if not the best team in the league. At the same time, man, give me a fucking break.
Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal. that
Oh,
will
Roman
come
Lishka.
Oh,
What a
incredible
save. Caballero gets it gone. It was for Alexandre, but I don't... not Alexandre, Aloe. But I didn't know where he was. Marias has done very well. Marius Marin, I don't think he'll outpace Shinny here, but you never know.
They're on the scent of a winner late
And again.
in this game.
I'm not going to cross it in, actually.
Who?
Chuhu. Nikolai Aloe.
Could be threatening.
Oh, it's
He
back to
stops them
fucking
in their
Chuhu, but he
tracks.
can't quite control it.
Could be a chance to break here.
And now Gomez is committed.
lovely
Oh,
ball.
dear me. Thank
Not
God
what
that
he
ball
was
went
intending.
heavy.
Bad pass. Doesn't want to give it away here.
How do you know exactly? How do you know, Bird?
And the
How do you know
defenders
exactly when I'm
touch
going to turn
the
then?
referee says corner.
Right, we're going to bring Vido on just for a couple of minutes.
Substitution then.
I don't think we're
Let's
going to get a
see
3
how it
here.
affects the match.
I'll honestly take the point as well. I'm not even complaining. Shinny for Knight. I'm fully happy with the point. Don't get me wrong. I'm overjoyed with the point. It'll end our losing streak. How is it a corner?
And now the delivery. The end product just wasn't there. Good bit of pressing.
I don't understand how it's a corner. Mariah's has done very well.
Ball dropped down
I've
under
pressed to
no
clear it.
real
Of course,
pressure.
it hasn't done.
And blocked for
And
now.
it's going to... Oh, you... No. No.
Can
Like
he
this.
put them in front?
Like
Another
fucking
block.
this. Nice Ferretti.
He cuts it back.
De Angelis.
Well, a really
Saved by
important
Lishka.
piece of goalkeeping
Why,
at this stage.
Well, it's
I get that they're the
such a
best team in the league,
moment
but should they really be pressing this
good
much?
save.
Lishka's done a very good performance. I've got to give full credit to him. He's fully turned it around today. But just let it be known, if he does concede a last-minute winner for them, I will yell at him, and I'll be very mad at him. No matter how good his performance has been, if it fucking costs us the points here.
He's driven in the corner.
Caballero's got there. And he's got pace. Has he got options? He does. Shuhu. Vidovic. Back from injury.
Still on the lookout for the goal that could be so important at this juncture. And they couldn't quite
I
muster
can't get the
a
fucking
real
pass
threat.
off, man.
And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack.
Could be the last chance for Derby to
An
get the
addressing
3 here.
pass.
De Angelis, get it gone, man. Just get it away. I've pressed to get it away. No, 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 no. You're not robbing me like this, bruv. You're not robbing me blind.
Oh, great defending. Well, this forthcoming corner.
That's not gone out, has it? Oh,
The
game is really trying it. The game is really trying it. Last chance for Derby to snatch a winner here at Roydwood Terrace. I will be overjoyed if we can just get this gone and take the point. After the recent form, I'll be overjoyed. I fought tooth and nail for this point.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? And still dangerous. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are...
You actually couldn't write this fucking shit, man. I can't play this career mode. I can't play this game. I could not play FIFA 22.
Well, here it is again. And if you are going to
We've done everything to keep it a draw. Oh, just fuck off. I knew it was going to happen as well. I knew they were just going to fucking steal the winner. I'm fuming. I'm fuming. I'm actually genuinely... I'm so upset. I don't know if you can tell. Fuck off. Pressing the shit out of us all game. I mean, we'll look at the stats at the end, and they'll probably deserve the fucking 2-1 win. But it's just ridiculous. 7 minutes by the time it was only meant to be 4.
Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game.
Fuck off.
Frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Well, we're picking him out for a reason.
I guess it's a
He's
good
had
performance from our
tremendous game in
perspective.
attack, Stuart.
Well, he was the
But we've
best
just
player on the pitch today.
lost it in the
His
last
movement,
minute, and I knew we
skill
fucking
and
would
work
as
rate were
well.
excellent. And of course, what a time to come up with a goal.
I don't know. I don't know how much more I can deal with this career mode, man. It's ridiculous. It's impossible to get a win. We have lost 6 league games in a row.
Can he finish?
I mean, okay, right. You know what? Looking at the stats, looking at the shots and the expected goals, it should have been more than 2-1. But thinking on our defensive performance, we were brilliant in defence today. For once, it was the attack that let us down. 57-43 in terms of possession in favour of us. 16 shots to 2, 5.9 expected goals to 0.8. I mean, if I'm being honest, Derby did deserve it, but I'm fuming. We had such a good defensive performance. Roman Lishgra, man of the match. I can't deny it. He's very good today, and that's what we need more of from him. We can't have hot and cold. We need good. 8 shots to his goal, 6 saves, 2 conceded. Couldn't do much about the second one, really. It was just rebounded all over like a ping pong ball. He did get a touch on it, but it's just gone into the net, unfortunately. Shuhu with a goal and a 7.1. We can always rely on him to bag, whether he is on the winning side or the losing side. Look at the defensive ratings as well. Gomez wasn't really as good defensively, but it was, I mean, the back four was as strong as we could for as long as we could. Assist for Mason at 6.6. Want more from him again, really. Man of the match is Max Bird. You can't really give it to anyone else. He's just stolen it. Just stolen the 3 points there for Derby and potentially put him back to the top of the table. Nabisi getting the other goal, the 7.9. The assist came from Jozwiak with a 7.4. Looking at their goalkeeper though, wasn't great at all. We had 2 shots in his goal and we scored 1 of them, so. Oh, they're both on target as well. 1 save, 1 goal conceded. I mean, I don't really know. I don't really know what to say about the performance, to be honest. We held on so well for the point, and then they just stole it at the death.
Some questions regarding the match.
Very pleased to have Ferretti back available for selection. I probably should have started Aloe. I mean, he wasn't bad. It was actually quite good. I can't really lie. He's getting back to his best, but next game I'm starting Aloe. I feel like I need him on that right back side again for a little bit. I mean, Ferretti will probably start more than Aloe, but who's talking about Ferretti? I mean, he can give us more. He was very good. He closed down that whole left-hand side. Didn't even dare go down the left-hand side. Excuse me. Defeat after defeat. Yep, I'm losing patience as well, mate, to be honest. We're not a bad side. We aren't a bad side. And we should have had a result there. Based on our defensive performance anyway, we should have had a result there.
Thank you for your time.
On the attacking performance, however, we're going to need more. So, we're still in 10th. Milan Vidovic is coming in with a message. I accept I'm not the first name on the team sheet, boss, but I should be getting more games. First of all, you've just come back for a 3-month layoff. Second of all, you will get more games now you're back. And third of all, show me how to play you. Also got a message from Luciana Ferretti. Glad about the result, but thanks for giving me a game. I feel like the injury's behind me now. To be fair, put in a good performance. Just unlucky that we conceded that fucking last minute goal. I can't. I felt it coming as well. I felt it happening. Milan Vidovic coming in with a message, and I might actually rotate him in just for a little bit. Hey boss, really no, I'm 100% recovered from my injury. I'm hoping you might find room for me in the team today. Could take a little while. You know what? I'll give you a bench place. I'm not giving you a start. I can't, theoretically, realistically. We're falling off. We're like dead YouTube channel. We've just fallen off. I mean, this channel, really. We're like this channel. Falling off. I shouldn't really be checking the league table after every game, but I just want to know how much further and further we're falling back from the pack. We've actually lost more than we've won now. We are 15 points behind league leaders Derby, who really shouldn't be up there because we should have drawn. Although I think they still would have been up there had we drawn. Oh no, Luton would have been top on goal difference. But regardless, they did sneak the win, and that's what you need. That's the difference to being the league champions, to being promoted, than there is to being on the losing end. It's just pain in the arse. You can't always expect perfection, but I mean, the plan really worked. Going defensive and go back to his formation, it worked. It's just didn't work for long enough. How has Mason's pace gone down? Is it because he's unhappy and morale's down a wee bit? I don't know. But anyway, Vidovic could be on the bench, and that would be us sorted. We're actually going to start Laura Latanzio ahead of Volchenkov. I want to give Latanzio another chance up top. Nikolai Aloe coming as right back for now. We've had a couple of overall growths. Notably, DeAngelis, Moraes. I think Ferretti might have gone up as well. Jay Mason, the biggest noticeable one there. And he is on a different level from this club, to be quite frank with you. And I will not be surprised if he asks to leave. But if he does leave, we'll be moving fucking house and home to get him back when we hit the Premier League. We will bring him back for the end. If he does have to leave during the journey, we'll bring him back for the end of it. I suppose we better go in the green kit. We are the away team. We're against Doncaster in the third game of the episode. We've got Lishka in goal, who he was a bit better that last game. Not back to his best, but better than he has been. Moraes and Nalo as the fullbacks, DeAndres and Gomez as the centre-backs, Alexandre CDM, Caballero and Marin the centre-mids, Jane Mason the centre attacking mid, and Laura Latanzio and Shuhu up front. We're at the Doncaster Stadium. I want to say it's called the Keep Moat, but I will check. They're playing a 4-3-3 holding. We're playing a 4-1-2-1-2 as usual. Can we please? I mean, it doesn't even have to be 3. Just 1 point. You know, just to end this fucking streak. It is called the Keep Moat Stadium. I mean, for sponsorship reasons, it's called the Eco Power Stadium, but we'll still call it the Keep Moat. We call Bradford City's the Valley Parade, even though it's the Utilita Energy Stadium, so...
Good evening on what is, I regret to have to report, a pretty unpleasant night. The rain has been lashing down here.
Speaking of Bradford, I think they played today. I don't think they won.
Excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner,
Lost 2-0 to Harrogate.
Okay. And all about action from League One.
I think Bradford are just going to be forever a League 2 team by the looks of it.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set. 2 good teams, a great
Forest Green are on a bit of a run.
It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
It looks like at the moment Oldham and Scunthorpe are going down to the National League.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with 2 out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width.
Right.
They also make diagonal runs.
This has got to be the turning point.
Their performances will be key today.
We've gone through the majority of, well, I say the big teams. Doncaster is still quite a big team in this league. When I say that, I mean the top 6. We've gone through the majority of the top 6 now. We've gone through the troubles of trying to beat them. We haven't successfully done any of it. We have not beaten any of them. We could have had a point against Derby. A late goal cost us that. Not much I could do about that, though. A change is going to have to be made. I have absolutely no idea how my manager rating is so high when we're playing like bollocks. And I think that manager rating is going to drop as we get further and further away from the objectives that the board have set us. But I digress. We go again for the 3rd league game out of 4. 3rd game out of 4 in the episode. And hopefully our first 3 points in 7 games. We're on a 6-game losing streak in the league. We've gone from 4th and potential title contenders to 10th and a mid-table scrap. Now, if it doesn't change soon, we will be spending 2 seasons in League One. If we can get it under control and we can sort things out, we may have a chance here. I don't know what... Right, okay. We are 1-0 down. Yes, I'm aware of that. I just want to know what's going on with... I don't know which defender this is. Albert Gomez. I don't know what he's doing. I don't think I've controlled him once in that build-up. It is 1-0 down, I'm aware of that, and I can accept that. Because it was a good bit of play by Doncaster. But I'm genuinely just flabbergasted at what Gomez is doing there. I had to watch that back just quickly before the Doncaster fans celebrate their goal.
Well, here we can see it again.
That's not your fault, Lishka. You can't do anything about that. I mean, you probably could have, actually. It wasn't the strongest. In fact, actually, you probably should have saved it. But realistically, I don't know what my 78 rated centre-back is doing. Playing the whole Doncaster side onside. I may have controlled him once in that lineup, or in that build-up, but I didn't put him there, I can certainly tell you. Whoever I was controlling there, I was trying to get across to defend with. Okanaberi has given Doncaster an early lead. And I'm a little bit upset. Not going to lie, I'm mostly upset at Gomez for being a pillock. Caballero. And on the left here. There's absolutely no way Seaman catches up. There's no way. Can this game please have some realism about it? Alexandre. Oh, one more. Marin. Oh, fuck off. I pressed Y in the hopes that it would go in front of Marin so he could run onto it and strike it. But I pressed Y and it went straight to him. So that shows you what a through ball does in FIFA 22. I know I said I want this to change, this was a game to change things, but I honestly feel like we're going to get thumped again. I've got that fucking horrible feeling.
Cuts it back. High degree of difficulty.
I mean, if that had gone in, I would have just jumped to result. That would have been a banging goal. I couldn't even fucking... I can't play after that. Luckily, it's on the wrong side of the netting. Thankfully. Lishka. DeAngelis. Nikolai Arlo. I think we need it from him. If he can still produce it.
A creative look about this. But quick thinking.
I mean, he went deep,
defensively.
but apparently everyone can just defend apart from me now.
On here, options available. Bostock.
I'm being allowed to beat everyone but Allo to try and defend this.
Fruitful looking attack.
And I can be Allo, it's a bit late.
Excellent defending.
Gomez has done very well though to get in the way. Alexandre, Shuhu. Mason. I don't know if you're going to get that, mate. Oh, you have done. Oh, you have done. Oh, that's a...
Well, he got his angles absolutely right.
I was going to say that's the perks of having a good midfielder in League One. But he's bottled the shot. I've gone for the bottom left-hand corner. It hasn't worked out quite, as you can tell. Otherwise it'd be 1-1 currently. It isn't. Gomez, this has to be on your head, bud. Okay. The corner's not even reaching him. Marin, gonna try and give it another go. Into the mixer. It's a bit risky. Oh, Jones had to paw it away rather than catching it. Marin put him in a bit of danger.
Going back to the chance from earlier.
Well, I'd like to get on Gomez's head, but it just seems to be that he's a little bit further back than I need him.
Trying to pick out a teammate.
Try it this time though. Oh, not quite. DeAngelis wins ahead though to knock it down to Latanzio. Many men around him. Gomez. Marin. Oh, tried to get to Latanzio, but good interception. A potential counter-attack here now for Doncaster.
Defenders need to cover.
DeAngelis, great tackle. Another great tackle. Oh, please, reward me for tackling. Don't make it so I do 2 tackles, then suddenly my guy just doesn't know what to do next. So I'm pressing the A button to move it on. Is there a bit... I don't know if anyone else has any delay in their games, or if it's just my brain, perhaps. I've got nobody. I've got nobody. I need attacking support there with Latanzio, and I didn't have it. And I've committed the centre-back up position. Allo wins that. To Marin. Don't get me wrong, Doncaster aren't a bad team at all, but I need this victory more than they could ever know.
Is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, nothing comes.
Oh my God, Shuhu takes about fucking 7 business days to do a 3-point turn to pass it on to Marin.
Well, they did have the ball,
I know you're the lanky twat, mate, but don't... Oh, fucking! I want to put the ball over the top. Of course, it doesn't do it.
Show us that the hosts haven't had that much of the ball, but their speed
Gomez.
of attack when they win the ball back
Marias.
is breathtaking.
We're good at having possession. We're good at playing it around. We're just not good at finishing our fucking chances. Not that we've had any yet. Oh, just piss off. You just know everywhere I'm going to pass it, didn't you?
Mason. Happy to take on the shot.
Mason, can you look like you want to play for this club? I know you don't. I know you probably don't. You're an 88 rated, stuck in League One, and probably a mid-table fight now. But can you make it at least look like you want to try? I just don't get it. What's the point in running towards a centre-back? Where if you run the other direction, you make him space away from him. Marin's done well. Sure who's going to get that. Like to Marin. Alexandre. Caballero.
It is a decent looking attack here. Can he find the angle? And a timely
I've pressed
intervention.
fucking A! Please! Please,
Well, getting
please,
close
please.
to the half-time
Oh,
break.
you've
Can he
got to be
finish it here,
fucking
Derek?
right. Nope, I've out.
He scored
Right,
once
so
already,
me
and close
running
to
into
making
him
it a
doesn't
double.
outstrengthen him
Every
there
time
with
he gets
Gomez,
on the
nah.
ball, he looks a real
One of the
danger
most
today.
physical free agent centre-backs that there probably was on the list. Doesn't get him off the ball. I can't believe this game. I genuinely can't believe this game. I try to do it every time. It's the final fucking pass that lets me down. I try to do one little final pass for my player to take the shot on, and it just never goes
And
right,
there's the
man.
delivery. Not
Alexandre
really the
heads it
ideal
away to Jay
clearance.
Mason. Counter here, potentially on.
Well, no damage done. Right from what I'm hearing, there's
There's
been
no
a goal
fucking
in the
way whoever
Luton
close
match.
is
Let's
catch
send
up
us
with Jay
over to Alex
Mason.
for the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Luton
Oh,
Town.
bruv.
It's now 1-0
Marin.
under 5 minutes
Alexandre on one more.
This could square the game.
Latanzio.
And that's
First time
exactly
he's scored in a
what's
while.
transpired.
But it's a
Now,
goal and
could
it's an
be a massive
equaliser.
turning point.
And boy, do we fucking deserve it. Doncaster have been good, don't get me wrong, in
Well, here's the
defence,
goal again,
but
and what a wonderfully weighted
I'm glad they
pass
finally
this
got a
is.
fucking
And then
breakthrough.
through a goal, he just
Alexandre
goes
onto
for power and
Latanzio. I
smashes
think it was meant to
past
go
the
one
keeper.
more actually
There's
to
no stopping
Caballero,
that.
but I'll take
What a
either
great
scoring.
finish.
As long as there's a goal, I don't care who's putting it in the back of the net. Although it was meant to go on to Caballero. I'm not going to fucking say anything though. He's back amongst the goals. Whether that be a permanent thing or whether it just be temporary. Only 3 goals in 17 matches.
So
Not a brilliant total, but it's a goal anyway. And it might change the complexion of this game on our parts.
Barlow. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes.
Sure who? I'm bullying him off the ball! Give me the fucking ball!
Throw-ins given.
There's not a single bit of reward for tackling in this game, man. Mason to Marin. Alexandre. Don't think we'll have enough time for another attack. Maybe we will. Sure who? No, we won't, because Mason is... Mason, I get you're unhappy, and I get you don't want to be at this club right now, but fucking... Like, you're the homegrown talent. I think it's just an example of Mason getting too big for his boots, to be honest. And I really don't blame him. I'm not even,
But he has to work hard to make
like,
things happen.
surprised.
He's been really
And in fact, I'm
disappointing.
surprised it's taken this long, to be honest. 1-0 at the break. Akena Berry getting the early goal to put Doncaster ahead, but Laura Latanzio equalised in a few minutes from the half-time whistle. Looking around at the results, don't really care, because none of them really affect us, as we're not in the title race. Let's move into the second half, and actually before we do that, check the stats. I'm used to like having the stats come up rather than the match list. So 63-37 in our favour. We've had 1 more shot than them, 4 shots to 3, and 0.1 expected goals more than the hosts, with 1.7 expected goals to their 1.6.
So they get the ball rolling in the second half.
We move. I think maybe Vidovic will get a bit more time than last game on the second half, because Mason, I don't know why, but he's feeling a bit sluggish. And I think it's because he's just unhappy with how the team's performing. The fact we're on a fucking 6-game, potentially 7-game losing streak here if we don't find a winner.
Taylor.
So I genuinely expect if we don't get a winner, they will.
Rome on the wing. Davy. Ben Close.
Interesting ball. And
the
it
goalkeeper
did get
will
through
claim
just
it.
about. We've gotten away with it. Caballero. I've not done that in a million years. I haven't flicked that at all.
Barlow. Tommy Rowe.
Gomez with a tackle. Lol.
Not a successful
What's a
intervention,
tackle?
winning the ball back.
Caballero, mate. I've put a bit of my power on that one, I think. Okay.
How about the cross?
I think it's brought him down with Gomez there, but we move.
Showing good defensive
De Angelis gets it
judgment.
away.
Now can they counter clinically?
Laura Latanzio. That wasn't for Mason, but we can move it around and pretend it was. Latanzio. Out to Caballero. I don't know why he's gone left wing, to be honest.
Must take the lead here.
It wasn't for fucking Shuhu, but it might still work. Oh, bloody, just play it to Marin. You could see quite clearly I was trying to put it to the path of Marin. So, explain why that was going to fucking Shuhu. It just didn't need to. It didn't. It really, really didn't.
John Taylor.
And now my left back is AFK, apparently. Got to do something else. Something else completely. Alexandra's done very well there. That's Alexandra I'd known love, and then he's been hacked. But of course, EA is like, oh yeah, clean tackle, and it's probably not. I've defended it. Defended it again. Can't defend it the first time, you know. Be really rude. Caballero should get the better of Seaman for pace here.
This might have potential.
You are being should because I thought it's this game. I don't know if he will.
And possibilities here.
Latanzio! Oh, you fucking stupid prick!
The referee here. He tried to play advantage, but it didn't accrue.
My own strikers blocked the shot. I just... Emotions are all over the place. Everyone's tired. I'm tired of this fucking game. Mason can have a break. He's not been any good today. Vidovic can come on. Meshkov for... I mean, Caballero really should be coming off, but he's been more important, so he's coming on from Marin. Bruv. This game...
Here it is now, a substitution.
I just remembered it was an offside because my striker got in the way. I feel like I might have been 2-1. Whatever. Still got 26.5 minutes. Dodu coming on for Okenberry, their goal scorer.
Joe Dodu. It's with John Bostock.
Gomez, I thought I put tackle in, I guess I didn't. Moraes. I want to do a nice little tidy header to my teammate and it just launches it whatever I do. I pressed a little tiny A button tap just to get a tiny header, just so it doesn't go too far, and it just sends it to the next dimension. Whatever I do. Yeah, just... Thank God, I thought he fucked it then. Why is my player on the floor? Why is my player on the floor? Blame one of my players on the floor. He better be... If that's fucking Caballero injured again, man. I've just used all my 3 subs as well, so I can't replace him. I can't replace him because I've just used all my... Oh, this game, man! I played the rest of the match with 10 men. I've just used all my substitutes. Oh no, wait, I still had one left. Do I still have one left? Oh, thank God. Thank God. This has been an emotional rollercoaster of a game. Caballero, I hope that's not... He's gone for a header. Come down on his shoulder. That's probably a dislocated shoulder. But knowing this game is probably a broken toe because that seems to be all the injuries.
And a drop ball on the back of the stoppage.
And they're going to get the ball, aren't they? Oh no, they're giving me it. Okay. Sweet. Lishka. Rolling it to Moraes. I thought it was going to go to Gomez for a second there and I would have been annoyed. Caballero on the injury list again. Hopefully it's not long term.
Let's find out exactly who. Alex Scott will tell us.
Shuhu. Latanzio, it's heavy and I've just... I tried to slide for it, obviously. I probably slid a little too early.
Well, we never like
Moraes to Brown.
Sometimes we have to do it for understandable reasons.
Latanzio. Shuhu, please. Put us in the lead, man. He's lined up for Laura Latanzio. Oh, we're in the lead. It's the first game in 7 games where we're about to take the 3 points. Laura Latanzio, the man who I said might be leaving in January because he couldn't really score anymore. He's got to score 2 today. I was honestly planning on bringing off Shuhu for Volchenkov, but I can't now because of Caballero's injury. We might actually get 3 points. We might actually win a game. How good would that be?
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here?
Please, please, please. Don't fuck me over here. Alexandre wins the ball back. Shuhu. Milan Vidovic. I need Brown to make the run. Okay, I'll give it to Laura Tanzer instead. Back to Vidovic. It's 3! Oh, happy days. Milan Vidovic asking for more game time, and justifying why he deserves it. 3-1 to the good now.
Well, we can take another look now.
I don't want to say it too early because this game is unpredictable, but I feel like we may have wrapped up the 3 points for the first time in 7 league matches.
Never beat the goalkeeper inside that near post. That's not good keeping.
Boy, did we need it. I mean, I wanted to take that shot with Vidovic maybe a touch earlier, so it wasn't as close to the goalkeeper. But it still went in.
So they get the ball
So we
moving
take
again.
it. We move.
3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? And I'm hearing
Well,
a
they
change
might
to
score
the
another one,
scoreline
but
in the
at this
Derby
point,
County match.
we're 2 goals
Alex Scott.
clear, so it'd be alright, I guess.
It's a goal for Derby County. It's now 1-0 with 79 minutes.
Who have we got last? It's
played.
Ipswich,
Many
isn't
thanks
it?
as ever, Alex.
Not an easy... I know they've not had a great run of form, but they're not an easy team to beat.
And there's the feed
Either
into the
Doncaster
box.
and beating them.
Not the best clearance.
Or nearly beat Derby.
What a vital
By nearly beat, I mean
intervention.
nearly got a point against.
Well, he read that brilliantly
Oh,
at the
this is a
back.
big performance. This is a big win if we can get it. I mean, we should be able to get it now, but stranger things have happened. Meshkov into Shuhu. Loyotanzi on one more to Isaac Brown maybe to wrap it up.
Oh, body in the way,
I mean, the angle got smaller and smaller. I probably should have turned it down to my right foot there. I maybe played it off, but I'm kind of just trying to run down the clock so they don't have a chance of getting back in the game. Probably the best effort for me to do. I meant idea. I don't know where we got effort from. Corner anyway. Do I have Gomez? I do have Gomez. For some reason, he's on the bloody corner. No. You're meant to be the target man.
To go to the bench.
They will are coming on for Rowe in terms of a Doncaster substitution late on. They need another attacking option if they're going to try and get 2 goals inside 5 minutes, but I don't see it happening. Right, Gomez is not taking the corner because he is 6'7", and also his corner stats are shit. Why is he on it? Meshkov.
And he's fired over
Towards
the corner.
Gomez for the 4th.
Well,
Okay,
it's never
right.
really going to be
Maybe
a
I should have kept
concern
Gomez on
to
the
the
corner.
keeper.
Off target there with the header. He did win it, which at 6, he's either 6'6" or 6'7". At his height, anyway, he should be winning all the headers. So I'm happy he's won that one. Jones with the goal kick. They've got 4 minutes to try and rescue something from this game.
Taylor. Davey. Almost at full time.
Why am I
And
coming
I'll
forward
tell
with
you
Marias? I
what,
want to come
playing
forward with
away from their
Vidovic.
home
I
patch
didn't realise it
has
had
been
locked
a
onto
pleasant
Marias. Oh, no, my left
experience for
back's
them,
out of position.
Well, they've been much the better side up to now. Some of their approach play has been excellent. They just need to control possession for these final few minutes.
DeAngelis gets that all day long. DeAngelis, I fucking... Gomez is a bit... When I first signed him, I thought Gomez was going to be the guy to stick around the longest, but it might have to be the other way around. Oh, Vidovic. I mean, you've got about 4 people to try and pass through there, but, like, come on. Try and figure it out. I do definitely prefer DeAngelis over Gomez, and it's been evident for a little while. Iwilla keeps him on the pitch. Alexandre in the way. Wouldn't let me switch to Meshkov. Couldn't tell you why. He just wouldn't let me do it.
And getting across to stop it.
Save its near post is Roman Lishka. I don't know if he saved that after it went over the line, though. By the look of the striker's reaction, it might have done. I think he might have saved that after it went over the line. If not, it's a corner. And if so, it's a victory. It is indeed a corner for Doncaster. It's not going to matter. They may get 1 back, but we've got the 3 points.
The delivery.
Off the line, I don't know who it was. I'm going to have to check quickly because that is big. I know the game's about to end. That has really helped the cause. I think it might have been Arkady Meshkov. Just going to zoom in on the ball here. It is Meshkov. Indeed it is. Lishka probably would have saved it anyway, but Meshkov was there. And that is full time. And it's the first time we've won in 7 league games.
Their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough. They dominated.
Now, I don't know if this will be a full-on turnaround in my fortunes in this career mode, but it's a good bloody start.
And he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Laurel
What
Tanzio,
more could you
man
ask
of the
for?
match,
His build-up
with
play
a
was clever.
probably
His
man of the match
movement was
anyway,
dynamic,
with a
and he
brace
scored a
today.
couple of goals.
The other goal
What a
coming
player he
from
is.
Milan Vidovic, who has to be given more game time and proving why maybe he should get a little more game time and maybe even a start against Ipswich. We'll see. Ockenberry with the early goal for Doncaster. It doesn't mean anything in the end because we won. And realistically, their goal shouldn't have even happened. Gomez should be defending rather than playing them all onside. But here's the stats at full time. 54 to 46 in terms of possession. 10 shots to 9 and 5 expected goals to 3.5. I mean, they had more passes, but that's not really important. We won, so who cares? Looking at the match ratings then. Man of the match is Laurel Tanzio. You can't really dispute him. Involved in every goal. 2 goals, and then when he didn't score, he got the assist for the other one. Raphael Alexandru with a 7.8 and an assist. Shuhu with a 7.3 and an assist. And then Roman Lisha get a 7.1 in our net. I mean, the early one he couldn't really do much about, but the rest of them he saved and probably deserved his rating, to be honest. 3 saves after conceding the early goal out of the 4 shots on target. And then Milan Vidovic, the other man to really be mentioned here, a 7.1 and a goal for him coming on and actually doing better than what Jay Mason did in the whole time he was on the pitch. Man of the match for Doncaster though was Fajiri Okanabiri. It's quite cool there actually. A goal, a 7.4 rating for him, and then John Bostock was the man with the assist and a 7.4 for him as well. Looking at their goalkeeper, I mean, he can't have that good of a performance because we scored 3 past him, but I do like looking at their goalkeeper's performances compared to mine to see if my keeper did better, which mine did. 4 shots on target, 1 save, 3 goals let in. Pretty awful from Louis Jones, if we're being honest there. But we'll go to the post-match interview, see what we have to say now. First win in 7 games. Ipswich have just won their game as well, so both teams will have momentum for that final game of the episode.
Just a couple of questions for you.
Must be below. Caballero picked up a knock today that means he could be out for the next 2 months. Oh, fuck off. He's out again. Has he got injury prone trait or something? What challenge? What? What? I was gonna say what challenges. I can't read. What changes will you make after the injury? We've got plan B. We've got plenty of cover, but Caballero's one of the main centre mids. He's one of my favourites because he's got the pace. Just break through a defence. Laurel Tanzio's stunning performance will be in the headlines. Yep. Great winner, a great performance from Laurel Tanzio. Couldn't ask for more from today. Gave him the chance up front, and he's proved me right to do so, and he might even get another start against Ipswich. Feel a sense of relief all around the club. You managed to break your losing streak. I bloody know, it's been too long. What happens now? Can you expect to build on this result? I mean, I don't think we're out of the woods yet. Honestly, I'm not going to answer that because it's a negative answer. But not losing is a good start. It's a difficult league with difficult teams. Realistically, we've lost to the teams that we should probably be losing to, but then we've lost to some teams we should be beating as well. But that will help us. 3 points. I don't know where that puts us in the table. Maybe up to 9th or 8th now. 8th. Okay. Still 5 points off of playoffs, which means we won't get back into the playoffs this episode. It is a dislocated shoulder. He did land badly on it, so makes sense. And a 2-month layoff for Bruno Caballero as we lead up to the Ipswich game. Who's Diogo Paulinho? Oh, I did scout some centre mids, didn't I? Well, I scouted a couple of players from memory. Juan Madrazo. He looks fucking sick. I mean, he's not a free agent anymore, but he looks good. Could be Jordi Alba's regen, truth be told. This is a man we're hopefully going to sign at some point. Bradford City career mode legend. Could be a Cullingworth FC legend as well. But that is when we got a bit more money. He could partner Shuhu. We've got the leagues a bit. Ben Brennan, maybe a centre-back we could go for. I mean, potentially replace Gomez. We do want another right-back, I think. Ferretti probably wasn't the right signing. But we'll keep him for a while longer. He might actually... Dynamic potential might save Ferretti completely, and he might become one of the best right-backs I've ever used. But at the moment, if his potential is only 72, not great. Up next, anyway, we've got Ipswich and Laurel Tanzio. Of course, he wants to start, and I can't really say he doesn't deserve it. I've been playing pretty well lately, feeling really good. Oh, that means I won't be on the bench against Ipswich. I'll think about it. Quite honestly, I probably will start you. You deserve it. Good performance against Doncaster. Before we go into this press conference, though, I want to check the Youth Academy for one reason. Is he still 15, man? Oh, fuck's sake. I think I might bring up Pavlov and Johansson very soon. We'll wait for the next report to come through because I'll give an update on all their potentials and all that. But two very good left mids here. Both will go on loan, or I'll try and get them a loan spell in January. Or maybe keep one around and then put Milosevic out for loan, perhaps. Did I save over after that last game? I didn't. Alright, save over quickly. And we'll get into the final game of today's stream. Attend press conference. Don't mind if I do.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks very much. Let's start taking some questions, please.
Caballero would have been part of the plans. He would have been, yep. He very much would have been. But he can't be now because he's injured. We've got an excellent squad. We do. We have a very good squad. So it's fine. We should be okay. I mean, it could all go wrong. It hasn't yet. Team's not made a great start. The serious challenge for League 1 title look beyond you now. Yeah, I think, honestly, we're not getting the title. But there are plenty of games left, but I don't think we'll win the league. Truth be told. I'll take playoffs, which was my initial goal anyway. But I don't think we'll get first or second. Will we change anything for this game? We want to make our fans happy. I mean, we have to change something. Caballero's not going to be in. I'm going to put Ferretti back in instead of Allo, even though they both had very good performances.
That's all the time we got today.
Both be given a
Thank
chance. Swedish youth player. Yeah, there's a Swedish youth player, and he actually looks really good. I've actually got what is it? Youth staff. I've got a scout in Sweden up until January. Try to go for attacker from there. I've got Poland and Canada as well being scouted. But yeah, he's actually the best of the bunch. The Swedish one. Johansson. Oh wait, no, he's Norwegian. What? I thought he was Swedish. Wait, hold on. Okay, my brain. Right, I'm confused. Oh, the scout is Swedish, but he's scouting Norway. I forgot about that. Your big brain. Alright, Ipswich up next for the final game. Can't use Caballero, so I'll have to go back to the main menu. Samuelsson. Yeah, Samuelsson's Swedish, and so's Carlson. But I thought the Johansson guy was Swedish. I didn't realize he was Norwegian. It's my own dumbass. Not realizing. Who's getting a bit of bench time? I mean, Vidovic could go on the bench anyway. Latanzio over Volchenkov. He's proven himself. Shuhu's got up to 78 overall, and he'll only keep growing. I think that's what we start with for this game. I do want to win. Don't get me wrong. Anyone else we're missing from the bench to go on the bench, I guess. And Caballero's out for another 2 months. That's a fucking pain in the arse. He's just come back from an injury and now he's injured again. Alright. That's probably a team we'll roll with. So, final game of the episode. Roy Duterres. We've got Lishka in goal. Marias and Ferretti as the fullbacks. DeAngelis and Gomez as the centre-backs. Alexandri as the CDM. Brown and Marin as the centre midfield duo. I wish it was Caballero, but of course it can't be. Jay Mason as the captain and the homegrown talent and probably the best player in the squad. But we need a bit more of a good attitude from him because last game his attitude stunk and Vidovic outperformed him. So we'll see. Laurel Tanzio and Shuhu once again up front together. Laurel Tanzio definitely proven himself, and Shuhu just has to be there because he's the best striker in the club. They're going to 4-2-3-1 wide. We're going to 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Kits aren't clashing. Let's go for it. to finish off Series 3, Episode 7. Can we end it on a win and try and get back up to where we should be realistically? We maybe would have been a bit further up if we could have changed that result against Derby, but not to be. Whatever, as long as it's in the net, doesn't need to hit the target.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hosts
So the
have been
best
scoring
goal-scoring
freely all
team
season,
in the
but they
league,
face
Cullingworth
the best defence in the league.
FC,
Who will come out on
against the
top?
best defence in the
Stay
league,
tuned. We'll
now
have all the
Ipswich. It
action
was
for you
Peterborough,
live here on
but it's now
EA
Ipswich.
TV.
15 goals conceded only. It's going to be a close one. We don't talk about how bad our defence is. I think we've conceded the most goals. So we're the opposite of what Ipswich are. But I'm glad it showed our good point rather than our bad point. We have scored the most.
I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is live action from League One.
Right.
How's it going to go, Stuart?
A win, please.
Well, thanks, Derek.
Smile.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
A very good performance against Doncaster, truth be told.
As you can see, the front two will mostly play together, but there will be times when they split. And
But we
that
need to
will then
replicate
allow one
that
of the
here against
midfield
Ipswich. I
players
think
to
they're
make a
one
forward run
place.
between them. He will be
I
a
can't remember
key
if the
player.
one place above us or one place below us. But they're near us. I think they were 9th. I think we were I don't remember. Were we 8th or 10th? Either way, they were around us. A win against Ipswich will put us... I mean, it won't put us back in the playoffs, but it'll put us one step closer.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team.
Here is the
solid
starting
back
11
four,
for
two holding midfielders,
Ipswich,
three
and they don't have a bad
creative
team
players
at
in
all.
advance of them, and a mobile centre
means.
forward. It's a good team.
Like we said now, though, they won't be beating me, hopefully. I think the defense, like, switching the custom tactics back and going defensive from the get-go, has worked well so far. I mean, it's not going to work against every team, but until it stops working, we're going to keep doing it. Shuhu knows he can put the ball in the back of the net if necessary. Second top goal scorer in the league, just behind Adebayo from Luton. And don't bet against him scoring today.
The match is underway.
As well as Latanzio. A brace last game against Doncaster. Proven that he's trying to get back among the scorers. Mariah should win that. So it's just about. Risky ball there. Alexandre. Marius Marin. Ferretti. Back into Marin.
Now can they make something happen?
Mason. Shuhu. I tried to get back to Mason, but they closed it down well. They knew where I was going. How was Alexandre not going away with that then?
Fraser. Evans.
It's just playing around really well. DeAngelis getting enough on it, and it's going to come to Gomez. DeAngelis into Alexandre. And good defence there from the boys. Oh, I didn't realise he was going to run that side. That's my fault. That's fully my fault. It was the last second he changed his run, and if I'd realised in time, I could have probably run through and probably got us 1-0 up, but no fault. Ferretti's been played around there. It's off the pitch. We saw that in the preview. We've scored 49 and 20. They've conceded 15 and 20.
It will certainly be interesting.
It's going to be a very good game, this one. I've not done that with Jay Mason. I already knew as soon as that happened, where it took heavy touch, I just wasn't going to get what I wanted to do there. I was trying to keep the close dribble, really, but the game decided against that. Latanzio. Shuhu's calling for it, but he's right beside his centre-back. Brown into Latanzio. Mason. Has a quality from here, but doesn't quite have the goal. It's straight to Alexandre, though. Oh, Latanzio nearly played through. That was poor from the Ipswich goalkeeper, and it led to a chance for us.
Evans. Lee Evans.
Ferretti needs to get back into his position, really.
Danger here as he
Am I not
runs
out-strengthening him there? No. Okay. It's not.
It's with Fraser. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. And keeping it out.
It's a good bit of play, to be fair, from Ipswich. But we've managed to get away with it there. Alexandra got completely done in. A 1-2 between the guy who played me, I don't know who exactly it was, and Piggott, the striker. I mean, Lishka really could have held on to that, or tried to hold on to it. But as long as it's saved, I'm not complaining too much. First corner of the game comes 16 minutes in.
And now the delivery.
Headed just about by Marias, and Gomez will get it clear, I
And they
hope.
can't quite take advantage in the end.
I'm not really risking having it in our defensive area. I'm just booting it. Whether it goes back to them, which it has done, is a moot point.
Well read.
Ferretti's been absolutely sliced up by number 11.
And you would expect a booking under the circumstances.
Excuse me
And he
again, I
does
apologise.
produce the yellow card.
Just come out of
Well, it
nowhere.
certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
Fraser getting a yellow card for slicing straight through Ferretti, and rightly so. Ferretti touched the ball away and got done in. Better not injure him again, he's just come back. I mean, we have an absolutely more than able replacement in Nikolai Allo to take his place. But please don't injure him again. Ferretti. Marin. Pressed again, fuck off.
And the emphasis is on creativity.
Isaac Brown.
Can he put them
Jay
in
Mason.
front?
Oh,
Defending to deny him.
why has he touched it like that?
And the counter-attack is on.
It gives me a half
Options
decent
available.
fucking touch there. It's probably, I mean, he shot target at least. I'm not sure about goal. Silver couldn't keep it in, and it's a throw into us. Marius Marin. A nice little run on him, to be fair.
Mason.
Mason into Shuhu.
Fruitful
One
looking
more to
attack.
Brown.
Still
Back to
passing it
Shuhu.
around with
Marius
the
Marin in
ball.
open space. It's a
Really sound
fucking hell of a
goalkeeping.
save from
Well, that
Cooper.
had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
How is that not 1-0 there from Marius Marin? Jay Mason to try and get it to tripod.
He's driven in the
It's
corner.
gone way back post.
Danger averted
That's a
from
bit
that.
harder than I
Will
want the
be
corner
another
to
corner.
be. And Nusiala not taking any chances there for Ipswich. Jay Mason running the whole way across to take the corner now from the other side. Still 0-0 here at the Roydwood Terrace. Corner for Gomez, hopefully,
Trying
to
to
put his
deliver
head
it
on.
accurately.
Keeper's got it, I think.
Well, the
He has
keeper
done,
won't be
exactly.
complaining about that
Like
corner
that.
kick delivery.
But damn
It's
it.
ball all the way.
Marias, for some reason, on the right hand side. It nearly worked out. There's a pressure with him. Oh no, actually, Marias, please go back to your side.
Intelligent
Oh,
threaded pass here.
Evans.
Well, the attack carried
Tackled
an
brilliantly by
initial threat,
Gomez.
but fizzled
And then the
out.
touch is
Seemed
another
to be
thing
under any
that I
real
didn't
pressure,
do.
But he's conceded the corner.
Oh, I don't know. It's not 1-0. Fraser. Take the corner. Arguably should be on the pitch. But arguably, I
Can
mean,
someone
I'm
get
saying
on
it.
the end of this?
Brown with a header away.
Nonsense clearance.
Another ball in perhaps from Fraser. Ferretti, don't you get too close, mate. It might slice you again.
Raheem Harper.
Like a
Body
fucking
in the way.
slice of pizza. De Angelis. In the way.
And a goal update to fill
Alexandre.
you in on
Oh,
in the
that's a
Liverpool
ball and a
game.
half of
And
Shuhu's
Scott has the
onside.
information.
Yep, it's a goal for Northampton Town. It's
And a chance for them to nudge in front. Shot blocked, but still alive. Well, it's a wild attempt. He needed something better.
I wish it had
Offside,
I wish that
however.
tackle on
Well,
Jay
you're right,
Mason
he
had
didn't
gone
know it was
through,
gonna
to
be
be
offside,
honest.
And that was a shocking miss.
Because it would have been a brilliant free kick opportunity. But it's kind of fallen apart there at the critical time. An offside in the end against Shuhu. Just receiving the rebound.
Harper.
Well, the stats don't lie. It's been very tense and an even battle so far, but neither side has played with enough quality to pose a real threat.
Not
going
really.
forward,
Yeah,
and
neither
that
team's
needs to
deserved goals
change.
thus far, which means Ipswich are probably going to get it.
Has eyes for goal. Oh, the crossbar
For a
is
second, I
still
just for just a
reverberating.
second, for a
Something
split
to
second, I
worry
thought they
about
actually
here.
were. Marin's done well.
An example of how to press.
Mason.
And
Finds Alexandre. Quite a bit of space. He's not the fastest by any means. They can whip a ball in if need be. And he doesn't need to, luckily. Marin. That's Alexandre. Mason. It wasn't back to Marin, but I think it was more tackled into the path of Marin rather than the pass to him. Right, that's the problem. I've committed Gomez like an idiot.
Could play it in. Lee Evans. Harper. Terrific block.
Great block from Alexandre. Ferretti.
Now someone has scored.
Breaking a little bit. He's been fouled.
Let's find out exactly
Alexandre. Not really the person I want on this. Shuhu is though. Oh, it's another. Just fuck off, Cooper.
Top class save. He read it so well.
Yellow card for Penny. For no challenge on Ferretti. It's a different Ipswich player, but it's the same Cullingworth player who's received the tackle. Another booking for Ipswich, and honestly, don't know who's going to take lead here. Jay Mason.
Now sending it in.
Towards Albert Gomez. It's up in the air.
Smuggled away.
De Angelis. Latanzio. Shuhu. Oh, I think it's offside anyway, but it's a save. It's not offside, but it is a save. Marius Marin. Shuhu. Latanzio. One more to Isaac Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Harper. Can you go away? Get a goal, man.
Frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
I mean, it's not by any means been a brilliant game, this one, but we've had our chances to go ahead. I think it's going to be a 1-goal game. I don't know which way it's going to go. Mason. That was for Gomez, so of course it's locked onto the wrong player. Marin. De Angelis. Back to Marin. Into Shuhu. Latanzio. Oh, press B! I fucking pressed B! Oh, no.
So the half-time whistle.
No, at half-time, but we've had the chances. Just now had to finish. Cooper has been very good in the Ipswich net. I've given him full credit. He's stopped us every step of the way so far. It's quite annoying, but it's very good for Ipswich to have a keeper able to do that. Right, Lishker's kept Ipswich out as well. I think we've had more chances than Ipswich have, though. Not really a lot of goals come around all our stadiums. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 in each game. There's a couple of 0-0s as well. We're not the only 0-0 on the screen then. Match facts. 56 to 44 in terms of possession, 8 shots to 5 and 3.2 expected goals to 1.6 expected goals for Ipswich. I'm pretty sure they've only had 1 shot on target as well, whereas we've had 4. So we do deserve to have the lead. Just haven't been able to get it.
And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well.
Can we get a lead in this second half, or will it end as a 0-0 draw? Wouldn't be surprised if it was the latter.
Lee Evans. Burns. Well, a poor attempt at a challenge, and on he goes. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive
Get it away with
pass.
Brown. Latanzio, not really the most physical of players. Need to try and get it off with someone else. Marin has left the ball behind and realised, oh, it's for me. Gone for it. Then been tackled. What a fucking mess.
What can they do from here? It might be the moment to get them ahead. And both hands on.
Oh, thank God. I think that was Gomez. I went quiet there because I panicked. I thought Gomez had put it to his own bloody net.
Now the situation has changed in one
Brown.
of the other games, I'm hearing.
Not the fastest by any means. Latanzio into Mason.
It's now 2-1 with 53 minutes played. This is what we love to see. Back to you, Derek.
Alexandre
Well,
from range. It was worth a shot. It was worth a chance.
I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
There's no need for the headset to fuck up. We're nearly at the end of the episode. You could maybe just chill. Not a headset, the audio itself. Cooper, goal kick. Gomez winning the, well, not winning the header, but I have to get to Marin. Brown to Mason. There is slight problems with the audio, I can hear it. as I'm listening back. This fucking distracts me from getting the points here. I'm going to be fuming.
Chance looks very real. Well, it could be on for him here.
Not offside, no.
Tremendous
Oh,
defending.
well, apparently not. Gomez has done very well to clean up. Marias kind of let him through there. Brown out to Marias.
Mason.
Mason into Latanzio. I've tried to poke it through a Shuhu, but I couldn't quite get the poke. Marius Marin. Oh, Mason. Oh, just someone get in position for that. Oh no. Oh, let me go, Marin.
Oh, moving it nicely. Goalkeeper's ball.
I mean, I don't know why you've taken the shot from there when you have options in the box as well. But we get away with it there. Alexandre to Brown. Towards Shuhu. Or Latanzio. Oh, why? There's no actual need to take an extra touch there, mate.
And a goal has gone in one of the other matches. Alex Scott will tell us more.
It's another goal for Colchester United.
Marias,
They've pulled ahead
easy
by
interception.
2 with
Alexandre.
66 minutes played.
Brown.
Many thanks as ever, Alex.
Through to Latanzio. You can see why they're the best defensive team, but we might get broken down here. Laura Latanzio! It's 1-0! And it might be that goal that separates this result. It's been a hell of a fucking task to break them down, but Laura Latanzio seems to be in good form right now.
Well, just look at this again.
It's just that quick. Jay Mason through to Laura Latanzio, gap in the defence, and a goal for the young Aussie. And I might have second thoughts about moving him on. Might at least keep him to the end of the season anyway. I don't know how much more growth he'll have. I don't know how much more potential he's got. I think I can get someone better rated in, but I do like Latanzio. So I don't know. Either way, it's a goal to 0 now for Cullingworth over Ipswich. Jay Mason coming off from Milan Vidovic, who deserves a bit of time thanks to his recent performances.
The ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be?
Will it be a 1-goal game? Not if Ipswich are losing possession like that. Marius Marin. Brown. Back to Marin.
Well, they're on the set
Vidovic. Oh, he's done him. Vidovic. Oh, I thought for a second it might be 2-0. De Angelis doesn't win the header, but Ferretti will get the loose ball through to Vidovic. I think since he came back from that injury, he's looked a bit more lively as Milan Vidovic. Alexandre. And Shuhu! Oh, no, you've got to be kidding me. Every situation I put Alo in CDM against, see that goes. Every other time. That's the person you want it to fall to in that area, and every, like 9 out of 10, he scores that. But the 1 out of 10 is what's fucking happened there. Shuhu. I don't know how he's not converted that, to be honest. Vidovic. It's awful cross. I think I'm actually going to bring on Volchenkov, because he's probably feeling a bit left out. I know Marin's tired, but I'm going to give Volchenkov... In fact, actually, no, we're going to bring on... I'm going to bring on Milic. He's got the pace. Got the pace up top. I mean, I know Volchenkov's probably a better option in terms of rating, in terms of actually shooting and getting the goal, but Milic needs some game time too. They both need game time, really.
This might be ideal for the counter.
I want to be Marin, but I've been De Angelis there for whatever reason, and I've got no other centre back. Don't know where Gomez went.
Harper. And here is Tom Carroll.
Just try and ignore the headset problems for the last little bit of the episode. I don't know why it's now decided to do it, but it has decided to do it now.
Really
Ferretti will get it away. Oh, it's a Marin. Or not, Vidovic, sorry, not Marin. Alo. Out to Laura Latanzio. He's been on fire recently. Can't quite get past the defender. And Vidovic can't quite win it back.
There's 10 minutes remaining here. Really nice ball.
That might be onside. Oh, fuck, right, okay. I get the fact that it's onside, but I don't get why Lishka has made next to no attempt. And also, they've been passing it around, but they've not really made any great deal of effort to break us down. But because we're 1-0 up now, they need to get an equaliser. Lishka's position there is fucking wank. Dobra's been given all the room in the world, and he's hit it sweetly because they need to have an equaliser, you know. I can't win. I can't have good things, you know. The audio has to mess up as well, you know, just to, like, make sure. And I've just remembered I brought Shuhu for Vladko Ilic. Ipswich equalise, 8 minutes from time. It's going to be a bit of a push now for either team to try and find a winner. Both teams need a winner to try and remain in the playoff race. But I'm getting pressed by 3 fucking Ipswich players with 1 of my Cullingworth players.
And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight.
Can't do anything. They're just pressing me. Allo to Ilic.
How can he take them on and beat them?
I mean, she varies on very well, but there's nothing I can do. There's just too many men.
Well, a goal update for us to know about. Let's hear more from Alex Scott.
It's another goal for Colchester United. They've pulled ahead by 3 with 86 minutes on the clock.
Many thanks, Alex.
We may have to accept a point here.
Tom Carroll. Strong but
Good tackle by Marin. Brown back to Marin. Into Allo. Ilic has the pace to beat his defender. Does he have the finish? Nope. He's been caught up with, and Ciala's done very well.
Attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it.
What's the injury time saying?
And the electronic
3.
board has been held aloft. 3 additional minutes here.
Kicked off the pitch by Dobra. I believe it is. Or Penny. Whoever that player was. We're nearly at the end of the episode, so just bear with the audio issues for now. De Angelis to Allo. Loyola Tanzio. Vidovic.
Can he put them in front?
Ilic! Oh, come on!
In the nick of time.
We don't deserve that to be a point of peace, man. We've been dominating them. I mean, they've shown why they're a good defence, so fair play to them.
Clear to see. Obviously, with 10 minutes to go, they must have been feeling confident that they could see it out. But that's football, Derek. That's what we love about it.
Fuck off, man. Excuse me. It's what we get. I don't really want to blame the audio issues for me not being able to concentrate. But it's a very easy blame to do because it happens every episode. Took a lead for Loyola Tanzio after fighting so long for a fucking leading goal. And then you just get one back as easy as that. I don't know what happened with Ferretti in the lead up to that, but Dobra was just in miles of space and Lishka just apparently couldn't save. You look at the stats, it's a bit... I feel like I've been robbed a little bit, I'm not going to lie. 58 to 42 in terms of possession, 15 shots to 6, 6.4 expected goals to 1.7. It's a bit mad, really. But, I mean, we're back to our best by the looks of it, but... The game just gives them stuff sometimes, you just have to accept it. It's like, there you go, mate. Man of the match for us is Loyola Tanzio with his goal. 7.4 rating for him. I've got to give credit to Alexandro, though. Back to his best in the CDM role. Marin strong as well. Jay Mason, the other high-rated player, 7.2 and an assist from him. Looking at the team for Ipswich, you can't really debate it. You can't really deny it. Their goalkeeper was man of the match. Michael Cooper with an 8 rating, making a plethora of saves. 7 shots on his goal, 6 saves, let 1 in. I mean, with those match shots, it's just going to be likely let 1 in. Dobra with the equaliser for them, got 7.6, and the assist came from Raheem Harper with a 6.9. I really want to look at Lishka, so I suppose I'll look at Lishka's performance as well. Where is he? Where even is he? That's in position order. I should have swapped it all the way around. Alright, 6.4 for Lishka. Had 2 shots on his goal, let 1 in and save 1. I mean, it is whatever. We'll go into the post-match interview and wrap this up. I mean, Derby lost. I think Peterborough lost as well. So, if we'd won there,
I've just got a couple of questions
we've closed the
I
gap
want
on
to ask you
them,
about
even
the
if we've not
match.
quite reached the playoffs yet. But Ipswich are very good. I've expected to win, but in the end, the boys had to settle for a draw. With Caballero made the difference today. Other players have to step up, quite frankly. And we did really well. We deserved the fucking win, and we just didn't get it. Excuse me. Credit the opposition or criticise your own team. Give full credit to Ipswich. I mean, that's probably not the answer I should have given, but... Talking about us having better players being in form. I mean, we've got the better players, but in form is a bit of a fucking lie. I mean, we should have taken our chances, but I don't want to give a negative answer. The morale's already in the bin as it is. But we should have found the winner. We should have won that game. But that's the way it is. Sometimes that's just what football is. Laura Latangio's giving it his all. Hey Gaffer, thanks for listening to what I had to say. I really appreciate the chance to play while I'm in such good form. Great performance, mate. He's been on fire recently, and we've got an FA Cup Round 2 match against Mansfield to kick off next episode. Final scout report for Ryan Brewster. Another striker I've been looking at, maybe bringing in. That was more kind of if we got promoted rather than... I suppose, you know, he's not really even that good for his age. Shuhu's already higher. Volchenkov's catched up to him and they're about 5 years younger. Might have been a bit of a waste of a scout report, to be honest. Garner's one, potentially, in CDM role to back up Alexandre. He wouldn't start ahead of Alexandre. There's a couple of promising guys on here. I'm not going to go through them all, though. We'll do that when we get closer to January. What we'll do is we'll sim up to the Mansfield game. Youth Squad Monthly Report. We're not quite going to get a scouting update from our scouts, but we'll get to see how players are looking. In terms of rating, we'll base it by Johansson's still looking good. The potential... Oh, fuck. The potentials have crashed down for both of these. Johansson might even be at his rating, like his potential already. Eek. Pavlov could probably go a bit further, I think. Zolanovic has got up to 61, but we need him to fucking hurry up and get to 16 years of age so we can back up Alexandre. Is he on a development plan at the moment still? Has he finished this one, or is he... Okay, I think he's finished this one, hasn't he? What we'll do is we'll put him on... I want a bit more defending out of him. So we'll go for ball... Wait, what's defensive midfield? We'll do ball-winning midfielder, because it goes to have his physical and his defensive stats then. Because we need someone really good at defending and interceptions kind of thing to back up Alexandre. And if he's if he had been 16 before this match, I probably would have given him a start, but... I'm wondering whether to call up one of the left mids and play a wide formation for this Mansfield game and have one of them play out there, see how they do. Potentially. I think I'm going to bring up one of them. Not sure which one yet. We'll give it to Johannesson, sorry. Fuck it. Promote. Yeah, go on. Can have a run out against Mansfield, why not? If I remember next episode. But that is going to end this episode. Just a quick recap and then a look at the league table and then we'll be off ski. So we kicked it off with an absolutely embarrassing 5-1 loss against Peterborough United. And I was like, where is it going wrong? What's happening here? The custom tactics are gone and we were just all over the joint. We managed to make it look a little bit respectable against Derby. We only lost 2-1. It was a last minute winner for them, which is unfortunate, but... It is the way that football goes sometimes. A 2-1 loss in that game. And then we bounced back finally, with a 3-1 win over Doncaster before drawing 1-1 with Ipswich. What is the right result? Based on our defensive performance, I'd say it's the right result, but based on our attacking performance, I feel like we should have had the 3. What we're going to do is we're going to take one look at the table before we end off here, and that will do that. League 1, we are in 8th place, 7 points off playoffs now. It's going to be a climb. We have got a game in hand against Fleetwood, who are in 6th place. But it is going to be a hell of a climb to get back into that kind of playoff area. We've won the same games as we've lost. We've bottled it quite a bit, to be honest, but we're going to have to try and peel it back if we want to go up, which looking less and less likely. At the moment, the relegation zone consists of Crewe, Colchester, Tranmere and Morecambe. Morecambe probably a dead cert to go down by the looks of it. Anyone else kind of up for grabs? I mean, it's not even the halfway point of the season yet. They can still rescue it fully, but you never know. I'm going to save it over before I end the stream because sometimes the game crashes. In fact, I'm actually going to show you guys what we've got next episode. I think we've got 2 cup games, 2 league games off the top of my head. We've got Mansfield at their stadium in the FA Cup. We'll then take on Wigan Athletic away in the league, which will be a difficult one because Wigan, another promotion rival. We'll take on Northampton at home, which might be a little bit easier because they're not a promotion rival. And then we'll finish off next episode. Potentially do 5 games, depending on how I feel tomorrow. But probably finishing off tomorrow's episode against Salford at Roydwood Terrace. I think I'm going to record this tomorrow anyway. Whether that comes to fruition, we'll just have to wait and see. But probably. And then leading up to 2024, for the episode after that, we'll have MK Dons away, Oldham at home, Northampton away. We'll get our Northampton games done in the same month. And then Sunderland. What a fixture to end the season, or to end the year anyway, against Sunderland. And then we'll move into the new year and see what happens from there on out. But that is going to end Series 3, Episode 7 of the Cullingworth FC Create a Club Career Mode. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you very, very soon for the next one.